Hello and good evening.
Sorry about that. That was my fault. Let's just start that again. Hello, you are listening to Mad Talk with Mike and Dee.
Yes.
So I totally threw you off there, didn't it? I was going to read it and then I thought...
No, you were nodding at me like, do you want to do it? So I was like, okay, fine. That's fine. Anyway, we're here. That's what it matters, Mike. So that's all they really care about. So, yes, as I was saying... hello and good evening and welcome to Mad Talk with Mike and Dee.
Yeah, show number 6. It is 6, isn't it?
So we managed to get to 6, Mike.
Yeah.
So this is our weekly talk show / comedy show where we talk about all kinds of different topics, things that we find interesting and hopefully you too. And we encourage you, the listener, to get involved, join in.
Yes, and you can get involved by email. Well, we're not going to do the email again. Let's forget about that. No, but you can simply get in contact with us on WhatsApp simply by texting us on 07983 833 661. I'll repeat that a bit slower. 07983 833 661. Or you can actually get in contact with us on our Facebook page.
That's right, Mike. We also have a Facebook page you can message us on. So if you go to Facebook and search for @MadTalking, you'll see our page pop up. And you can message us through there as well. We'll get it all through the WhatsApp. And we will be grateful for your contributions. So, yeah. So here we are again, Mike. Show 6.
Show 6.
You know, you couldn't help but notice that it's a special time of year, Mike. It's that festive time of the year, Christmas. Yeah?
Yeah.
And I feel like...
Christmas. It's so festive.
It is. And I think because it's the last show before Christmas, we should have a kind of Christmas... A Christmas.
It's a Sean Connery Christmas. Say that again.
We should have a Christmas show, Michael. You and me. A lovely party. So, so we should have a Christmas type show with a Christmas theme.
Okay, all right. Jingle bells and all that.
All of this bells jingling, Mike. Jingling, baby.
I don't know where you're going.
Go ahead, jingle. So, so we're going to be doing our usual comedy shtick, but we're going to have a Christmas edge to it.
Christmas edge.
Christmas topics.
It is only a couple of days to Christmas.
There it is, Mike, just around the corner. So, you know, everyone's getting all festive and... I just wanted to kind of talk about a few things about Christmas and see what the listeners out there make of it, you know, if you have any kind of input. So
let's encourage the listeners to share your Christmas stories, your shopping stories, whatever it is that's Christmassy to you.
Well, you know what I want to talk about now? Everybody always knows about, you know, the shopping and the presents and all of that. But what we don't really talk about that much is the Christmas parties, Mike. Now, this is one of those things.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, steeped in tradition. You got to go Christmas party in there. You know what I mean? Now, I haven't been to a Christmas party for quite some time, but I wanted to know. This is kind of what I was... Am I boring you, Mike? Is that what's happening here? Shout out to Christmas music is what the people want.
That was a technical hitch there.
Well,
you saw it by the shocked look on my face.
I can see you were a man who was in control. This is all part of the plan.
Yeah, surprised guppy fish. I think is the look.
It's good to know, you know, that we're still learning, even though it's show number 6. Still mastering, you know, those
mastering this stuff.
Yeah, the complex issues like volume.
Hey, that should happen by itself, man.
Wow, you're professional. I don't even know. It just happened, innit?
That's what happened. That's why I look so shocked.
You look like a man who's able to take responsibility.
Jack Bird. I was ready.
You jumped into action.
Jumped. Yes.
Stumbled into action. Shocked into action. Was more the look.
Yeah. Motivated.
Yes, definitely. By pure fear. No, I was saying, Mike.
Terror. Well, go on.
I was saying the Christmas parties. Now, what I wanted to know, right? Everybody, you know, goes to Christmas party and they have a good time. And there's always that one thing that stands out that everyone's always talking about the day after, you know, when they come back to work. Oh, the Christmas party, did you see blah, blah, blah.
Oh, it was brilliant.
This is it. We see what happened over there with Gillian. You know what I mean? And Doug from accounting, whatever. You know what I mean? So what I want to know is what is your Christmas party story? What is like
my Christmas party story?
Weirdest or
You're
shameless?
asking the wrong guy, you know.
Well, why is that, Mike?
I mean, the more I think about this now, the more I feel like I've been to more Christmas parties than I can remember.
Okay.
So
you're
one
a
or
party
two
animal.
things. No, that's not. No, you see, you're misreading.
Well, I don't understand.
Look, it's not a case of me being a party animal.
It's
just that maybe they were so dull that I actually forgot them.
The Christmas parties.
The Christmas parties. But you know what it is? I'm not the party animal guy. Everyone knows this who knows me. Yeah.
Well, yeah, but
I'll go to the party and I'll be cool and stuff, and you know. But what I don't like about Christmas parties, see, I'm going to sound like a Grinch now.
No, look, everyone's entitled to their own opinion. Yeah, that's fine. No one's judging you yet. We just want to know what you've got against Christmas parties.
Wait, you see how you framed that?
I'm just saying.
I didn't say I had anything against.
It seems like you have an issue with Christmas parties.
I don't have an issue.
You love them. You enjoy going to. You've been to loads of them.
You see, your feet leading questions.
You
love
me
them, don't you?
Mixed signals, Mike. I'm confused. You need to clarify.
Okay, well, let me clarify without leading me down some line of questioning that has clearly got an agenda.
You seem like you're stalling for time, Mike. I don't understand what's
happening.
We want to know what's going on with you in the Christmas parties.
Oh my goodness. Okay, right. Christmas parties. I didn't go to this year's one.
Okay. Oh well, obviously it's a different climate now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, apparently they still had one.
Well, you just weren't invited.
No, I heard about it. Okay,
but you weren't told exclusively.
No, I was told. They actually tried to get in contact with me a couple of days before, and I was like, "No, I haven't seen that Skype message. I ain't seen that
we need you, man. Christmas party's going down.
Look, man, no, I'm the older guy in the team.
Moves.
You don't need no old black man in your party.
Old head moves. You're gonna do that thing when you grab your ankle.
Remember when you was younger and you used to go to parties?
Yeah.
Did you go there? I'm waiting to see the old black man. No one says that ever. Not that I'm the oldest black man. There are parties where there's an old black man and he's got a corner.
he's held that corner. That's his.
Yeah, and we'll collect him when the party's done.
He's got like a Guinness or something.
Yeah.
I mean,
that he's leaned up against.
He's got his
hasn't opened it yet.
His furry Kangol cap on.
Yeah,
he saves just for those events. I mean, so people can look at him and say, "This dude's
with his
got
church,
money."
With his church suit.
Yes, the highly polished church shoes.
Yeah,
that clearly have never been worn anywhere else except for here. I mean, it's for special occasion. You know? Yes, man. Yes. Just up
the only occasion.
You know what I mean? Through our Christmas party, we come for look good, you know.
Yeah,
and then
they'll bury him in that suit, you know.
Yeah. It's a suit that's just there to look.
So I always like this suit. We are digressing way off into burials for some reason.
Yes.
Right.
Christmas party. So what's going on?
Okay. It's the overdoing it of the excitement. I know it's Christmas. You know it's Christmas. We've been talking about freaking Christmas all week, right? We're gonna buy at Christmas. Yeah. Oh, what are you having for Christmas dinner? Oh, I'm gonna. No one cares.
And these are conversations you're overhearing while you're at work.
Over the years. I'm not saying that my current workplace, I don't want to be like going back into work to next week or whenever we are allowed to go back. All right. And they're all grimacing at me. No. You dissed our Christmas. I didn't diss your Christmas. All right. I mean, that would be being stupid if you're holding on to that for weeks.
I waited exclusively to after Christmas to get you alone and talk to you about your attitude about the Christmas party.
Yeah. No. But it's just that. Things like I see these people all the time. It's like, I can't wait. We're going to go Christmas party. Yeah. What are we going to do? We're going to go and eat at some restaurant. Okay, which we could do any time. So, how does it being Christmas in a few days after this event make it any better?
Well, it's like the get together for Christmas, isn't it? It's like we're all embracing that Christmas is coming together.
You know what makes me laugh is that they use the word Christmas. So, it's Christmas. Who's actually thinking about Christmas? No one thinking about Christmas.
What do you mean, like the actual meaning behind it?
Yeah, I'm not going all biblical on you.
Okay,
right?
Because it's the birth of our Lord and Savior. You're not one of those people.
No,
okay,
not at all.
Oh, no, sure. that were me.
Because they're not usually invited to parties. That's what I noticed. I never see those people.
They've got their own party going on.
Everyone stop the music and recognise it is the birth of our Lord.
I think it's time for some scripture.
Yeah, although some people may argue differently about whether it is or not. But that's another
right, we're not
discussion.
going down that road.
That's all right.
No.
That's all right. Just keeping it open. And
so, hold on. So you're saying that you get invited to these Christmas parties, but
it's just
you don't like the Christmas spirit. It's too much.
It's the over-enthusiasticness of it, you know. It's just like... It's nice, you know, we all get together, we've got a reason to go out and let your hair down and talk about stuff that you wouldn't talk about in work and, you know, see another side of someone. I think I can really appreciate it. I can do that, that's all good.
Yeah.
But You know, at the end of the, oh yeah, Merry Christmas. Oh,
All right, let me
like,
put you in a scenario. Let me just see how you react,
go on.
right? So let's say it's the Christmas dues coming up. You're having going to a restaurant or wherever it is, nice big all expenses paid meal by the company, and you go there and everyone's sitting around the table and they're like, oh yeah, Michael, come and sit, and like,
yeah, I'll do that.
Kelly's like,
cool.
oh Michael, come sit next to me, I'll save you a seat, and you go sit next to Kelly, and I'm assuming, I'm just making up, there must be somebody, I don't want to use any names of anyone that you work with, I don't think that would work out for you.
No.
Anyway, so you sit down
or you, but that's fine.
Is that a threat, Mike? What's going on? It's Christmas time, right?
Yeah.
What's going on? Is that what you kind of think you're preaching Christmas time, yeah? Be careful, or else
you get a present you'll never forget. Exactly.
No, so you're at the table, yeah, and they were like, oh, okay, so you're indulging in everyone enjoying their Christmas spirit. That's okay for you, yeah? Right now, you feeling comfortable?
Yeah.
All right. And
there are chairs, there are tables, there's food, there's plenty.
All right.
There's drinks are flowing. I like it.
You're enjoying the Christmas spirit. I'm
enjoying it.
Legitimately, not ironically.
Real Christmas.
Oh, not that fake Christmas. Yeah. So they're like, okay. And then they say, oh, I've got an idea, everyone. Let's pull some crackers. So they get some crackers out. And then Kelly's like, here you go, Mike.
Yeah, I've done that
before. Have a pull off me cracker. Yeah. You're pulling Kelly's cracker. Kelly's cracker.
Oh, she's a sort.
She's the right one. Oh.
All right, then. So I'll say... You sure you don't want to go around the table first, like you usually do?
No, I'm going to give you first go.
Oh, great. No sloppy seconds this time on your cracker. So where are we going with this?
I don't know. This isn't about crackers anymore. Anyway, so anyway, you pull the cracker. It's like, oh, yeah, little bang goes off. And was like, oh, that was fun. And then you rifle through the little bits that come out. And there's a paper hat, Mike. There's a paper
I've done
hat.
That. I've actually put the paper hat on.
Yeah, you're comfortable with the hat?
Comfortable, no. But usually, I don't want to be the only dude without the hat. And right, you got a hat.
Yeah, we're all doing it. Yeah. Why do you want to be different?
It's like, because I don't want to be an idiot. That's why.
Wow.
It's quite simple.
And,
really.
And that's how the Christmas dinner ended. I'm going home.
Suppose there weren't hats in there. Suppose there was like, I don't know, dead baby monkey carcasses.
Where are you getting these crackers from?
I don't know.
He's making that.
I know a bloke, right? Danny Alley. Don't ask questions.
Don't know him. You don't want to know that person.
Yeah.
I've got these crackers.
Yeah, he's next to the van. It's not his van.
Now the van is involved. It just seems even worse. Whatever's happening there.
Anyway, look.
All right.
The point is that there you just said.
Yes.
We're all doing it.
Yeah.
See that sort
turns you off.
That turns me off.
So if they said, "Oh, go on," and then it'll be fun, Mike. It'll be a fun thing to do.
How's it fun? Now you're
now you're wearing a silly hat.
Yeah. All right. No, I'm not doing that. All right?
No Christmas hat for you.
No, I'll put on a Christmas hat and usually I'll forget about it because everyone's doing it.
Okay.
And I'll probably had a drink or two, so I'm a little more relaxed.
A little bit merry. You're unzipping the jacket, Mike.
Exactly. Yeah.
Got the shoulders going. You're doing the finger points to everyone.
Finger point. Yeah. Yeah.
Life and soul of the party.
Yeah.
Magic Mike.
Time to break out the break dance. Yes. I'm sure I still know those moves.
That's the next step, Mike. Safe to start putting a bit of music, yeah? Everyone starts getting up, having a bit of a boogie.
Yeah,
Christmas
wait.
Boogie.
You said boogie, indicating that am I probably a minority in this group?
That's down to you, Mike. This is a fictional workplace.
Oh, okay. Well, it's your fictional workplace. Well, I would have thought you.
I'm trying to make it as comfortable for you. Do you feel uncomfortable with just you being the one person, the one black person, Mike?
Yes, I do.
So you want another black guy there? An old black man? Is that what you want?
No. You can have one there. It's always needed.
But you're not going to talk to him. You're not going to talk to him. We're not the same. Yeah, that's it. Me and him, miles apart. Yeah,
different generation. All right.
But yeah, so they're having a boogie. Yeah, they're getting up. Do you get up? Do you start? You mean you've had a couple of drinks? You feel a little loose? No,
I'm going to
start playing Who Let the Dogs Out. You can't resist.
Who Let the Dogs Out?
That's it, right?
Oh, that's my jam, man.
Hey, they know.
Time to get the baseball cap. Spin that shit backwards. All right.
You're going to see some real magic. That's what you're saying.
I'm going to go in my bag. I'm going to get out my Carl Candy jacket.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, yeah.
Got a bit of lino as well?
Bit of lino? Don't need lino.
But you've got the skills, Mike. Who needs
got
lino?
The skills.
I'm on that level. Yeah.
Just a little click of the fingers there to stretch. You're like, and I'll be right back in 1986.
You'll be like, these white folks ain't seen nothing yet. wicka, wicka, what, wicka, wicka, what. And then there's going to be that image of you, like, just about to jump into a move, and then they just freeze frame.
A freeze frame.
And then it's just like...
Obituary.
Died doing what he loved. Entertaining.
He definitely died, though.
This is the end. It's one hell of a Christmas party.
Listen, so what? Are you like the life and soul of the party? So Christmas time, Dave. Yeah,
Well,
look, I know you see me every day, right? But we're gonna go down to the.
Is this Kelly again?
No.
Okay.
It's a slightly older, past its sister.
Oh,
Right,
like a
and
Karen.
her cousin. Right, yeah. Let's Kaz.
Oh, Kaz.
No, Kaz is. No. I know a few carols and they're cool.
Okay.
So can't go with that.
All right.
Let's go with Kelly again. Yeah.
You're back in, Kelly. You're back in.
Yeah.
They made it. They've made some changes.
Yeah. That's it.
You're perfect for the role.
Substitutes injured. You come back. All right. So anyway, Kelly's. Yeah. You know, look, coming down to the Bull and Pig next week. I'm obviously a pub guy. Everyone can tell this.
You know all the pubs. The bull, the pig, the bull, and the pig.
The bull, pig's head. All right. All right. Well, don't they usually have like that? You know,
It's
the lamb and the
usually
slaughter.
Like two things: the lamb and the slaughter.
Yeah.
No, I think you mean the slaughtered lamb.
Whatever.
Yeah. Do they sell drinks? That's all I care about. Ugh.
Isn't that most pub goers?
It's just staggering in.
Yeah. Going
it's
pub. They don't know what pub it is. They just go in.
No, it's the
Right.
sheep and
It's like magnetism
carrot.
to them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to the Dragon's Foot, all right? And, you know, it's going to be a nice Christmas party. Me, you, Terry. Tell. Right, Tell. Yeah, Terry and Tell. Remember?
Terry and Tell.
Yeah.
That could get
Right.
confusing.
We're going to go down. We're going to have a nice karaoke. Oh, it's great. Oh.
It's gonna be you're gonna love
You
it.
come in. Yeah.
Oh.
Right. Beautiful spread. Right.
Why am I envisioning lots of cold food for some reason?
There's no other sort of food, is there? There is a bit of curry later on, but that's after the pub.
Oh,
We'll find a curry house.
lovely.
A house full of curry.
A house full of curry.
Yeah, it'll be a right laugh.
That-
You come in.
You paint a hard picture, Mike.
Right. There'll be me, all the other girls, and I'll tell you what, you know, Shaz, she likes you.
Does she?
Right, yeah. I'll tell
Even
you.
more incentive to be
Oh, yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Shaz sounds
You know
lovely.
Shaz, the one who's been at the reception for 35 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's got a
The one with the cardigan, yeah? The one.
Yeah. She'll
Oh.
take it off if you give her enough drinks.
Will she?
All right. So Christmas party. Are you coming?
I will probably stop by because I've got another party to go to.
We're all in the same office. Just come with us. You take the same tube with me anyway. It's
I
on the
do.
same way home. No excuses. See you there. It's going to be great.
It's gonna
All
be.
And you know what? I
What?
bought me Bob Marley CD because you know you got the dreads and all that.
Wow.
So you can shake him about.
Well, I legitimately can't think of a reason not to go. That's going to be interesting. Okay.
No woman, no cry.
Oh my God, no.
Isn't that how it goes?
That's enough. That's
No?
quite enough. I'll say, you know what?
Oi.
I realise I've got a knee appointment and I have to go. So, but
So
fill
there's
me
New
in.
Year's then.
There is.
All right.
And
Yeah.
I mean, hopefully nothing goes wrong with the other knee. But if it's fine, then you'll see me there with two working knees.
I'll be there to nurse it back together.
That's one
Shaz
thing
will anyway.
No, again, fine for that. Thanks. I prefer medical professional to be.
So
doing
you're not
anything.
appealing all of a sudden.
Well,
you understand my
No,
plight.
I would go. I would stop by. You know what I mean? And maybe listen to a couple of Bob Marleys and sung horrifically and have a drink, and then I'd make my excuses, and then I would.
But
I would
it's
leave.
ram, innit?
It's what? Sorry,
Ram.
rum.
All you guys.
All
like
you
ram.
lot. Is that what you're
You
saying?
guys like.
You
what?
guys. Which guys?
You know, all the Rastafarians.
All of them.
All of them.
Yeah. So you were there at the Rastafarian convention where we all turned up, and
Oh, have they got a convention? I've never been, but I thought I'd seen all of them before.
you'd seen them. What, all four of them that you've seen? That was the whole
There's
of them.
Bob Marley, and then there's the Wailers.
That's all of them.
Isn't that
I've
it?
counted them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got the cover. My mum's got the cover. I haven't got it. I wouldn't buy it. But, my mum's got a cover. All right.
No.
I'm not even sure if it's hers. It was in the house when she bought
way
it.
too much information. I don't know why you're telling me this.
We don't even like the record.
This has nothing to do with me. Your mum's record collection. Seriously, I'm leaving. Goodbye. There's nothing. Where is this? What am I doing with my life? No, I think I'd leave. I'd make my excuses and I'd leave. You know, because I mean, I've been in situations. You know, the thing about it is, right, when I have gone to Christmas parties, it's never ended well.
Never ended well.
Not that I can remember.
I like to hear about this.
I've always gone a little bit.
So it's
too
ended
far.
badly.
It's ended, I'd say, badly. I think the worst time I can remember, I think this is way back. It's like 1999.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'm getting some memories.
Oh God, probably. Yeah, it wasn't my finest hour, Mike.
Oh
Anyway,
yeah.
So
Tell this story.
why are you rubbing your hands together like that?
Like
I feel
Mr. Burns.
Yes, excellent. No, this was a very harrowing experience for me, and I live with it every day. Yeah, and I can't believe I'm going to talk about this.
Yes.
Yes.
Why are you bringing this up?
Well, it's a Christmas party, Mike.
Horrifically embarrassing situation. Why would you do that? But go on.
I think
for the people.
I think the people want to hear, Mike. I think the listeners are out there and they want to know more.
Okay, but before you go, I want some input from the listeners now. Get in contact with us on 07983 833 661. That's 07983 833 661. I can actually do it properly.
I can see.
I just pretend to be silly.
You can be professional when you're ready.
I wouldn't go that far.
I see. Well,
okay.
That's too much praise too soon, was it?
It was
Professional,
too much.
Dave. Come on now.
I'm an artist.
Don't take praise, well.
Yeah, but
Yes.
if you guys want to know the gritty details of this horrific night,
Well, not just that, Mike. I mean, if people have their own stories, they
I'm
want
getting
to
to that. But
are you?
We're going with the meat.
I feel like
Okay,
you're focusing
yeah.
a little too much on my embarrassment.
But
than the fervent
Dee
of
does
the
raise
show.
a good point. We want to hear your stories, confidentiality. Yeah, he's with us.
He's invaded the studio, man. What's going on here, fellas?
Haunted by Sean Connery. Who would have thought?
Yeah, I can think of worse things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
There are other ghosts that I don't want to come back. There's so many.
I feel like that should be a show on its own. The ghosts that Mike doesn't want to come back. Is this a constant threat for you? You know what I mean? Oh, Jesus, it's Genghis Khan again. Hide. You know what I mean? It's like,
I'm just thinking, a number of celebrities that come to mind that have now passed, and probably for good reason. That you don't want them coming back with ghost powers.
No.
Because there'll be all kinds of fucked up perversion going on. All right,
Why
anyway,
is it
we don't.
perverted ghosts? Why are you bringing them back?
I'm not bringing them back. It's not me.
I feel
I'm
like
just saying, if they're coming back, I don't want to be around when they come back.
I feel like a lot of it is you.
You telling me, you saying that perverted ghosts don't come back?
No, they don't. Why would
Is there a
they
place
even
for
be a thing?
perverted spirits? They stay there.
They
don't come back
they
and
get
start
locked away in the netherworld.
Look,
They're not like coming back and just
of all the ghosts
standing in the
that
shower
there's
watching
been,
you.
think about it. This is way off subject, but we'll
Okay.
explore this momentarily. All right. You saying of all the ghosts that there have been,
Yeah.
not one of them is a perv.
Well, not when they're a ghost. I mean, they may have done perverted things in their life, but now they're dead and they've come back as a ghost.
Now I have no sexual needs anymore.
Maybe that's what it is.
I'll
Mike.
just stop being a pervert.
This is. I get no gratification from this anymore. So that's not to say they're not like watching you get changed and stuff.
Unless
when
you're a ghost, you could be aroused all the time.
I see the point of that. It's an extra sexy ghost.
Well, maybe they have no sense of time.
But then what are you going to do with this?
I don't know. I'm not a ghost.
feel
I'm
like
just saying. That's why I don't want it to come back, Dee.
You're making
All right?
some broad statements here, man. I don't know.
I am. I'm just saying. Do you want a pervy ghost coming back?
Nobody wants a pervy ghost. I don't think I've ever heard that term, actually. But
yeah, there are ghosts that I don't want to come back to. The celestial plane in which I exist.
Okay.
They just need to stay
You
away.
sound like you've had history with
I
pervy
haven't,
ghosts, Mike.
but I don't want any history with them either.
I don't want any interaction with
At
pervy
all.
ghost. All right.
Nothing.
No, that's fine. I agree. I mean, totally agree with that. I didn't
Good.
know it was a thing till tonight, but
Well, you
now,
learn something new every day.
now you've enlightened and terrified me. I'm glad to know.
Well, I mean, one of the most famous Christmas stories is about three ghosts that come back.
Yeah, but they weren't pervs.
Can you imagine if they were?
Oh my god.
Can you imagine how messed up? That wouldn't be...
Give you a Christmas you'll never forget.
Yeah, exactly. You think Scrooge would be like, in the morning, you there, boy,
No.
get me your finest goose. He's not going to be like, he's going to be screaming for help.
He's going to be rocking backwards and forwards in the shower.
Yeah.
He's just like, I know all there is to know about the crying game.
Exactly. 3 ghosts come back and mess you up on Christmas night.
That's a different version of Scrooge, man.
You're Scrooged.
I'm sure you can find that on some reputable websites.
Yeah, I'm sure. Scrooged all night long.
Even the name Scrooge, you know what I mean? It's there. It's ready. I'd be surprised if that hasn't already been made.
We have a suggestion of a pervy ghost from our friend Ross, and he says Glenn Quagmire would absolutely love to be a pervy ghost. It would be an idea of heaven. That is very true. That is true.
Yeah, very disturbing.
Yeah.
Glenn Quagmire.
Yeah, but we're talking about the real pervs.
The real
Not those fake cartoon ones. All right. They can't harm you.
The proper monsters out there.
There you go.
Yeah.
But we were talking about Christmas, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know how we got from Christmas parties to pervy ghosts.
We were talking about the ghosts that I don't want to come back, that you somehow found the music.
Generally terrifying, Mike.
That is a terrifying idea.
Lying in bed, Mike, under the duvet.
Not the ghosts that
just
have come back.
Door creak open.
I don't want certain ghosts of certain people coming back.
Okay.
There we go.
I understand. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, are you assuming there are ghosts that you would want to come back?
Not really.
So
not coming back to see me personally.
No.
If they're visiting someone else, that's cool.
Right.
You know what I
okay.
mean? But
not you.
Yeah,
specifically.
Not me.
Okay, no, that's fine. I mean, I guess.
Put it this way, if a ghost turned up in your yard, wouldn't you be? Oh shit! What is it? Do you want? What do you want from me?
Well, I'd like if the ghost
you
was
came back from the dead, to help me, or what?
But
does it help?
I mean, that's better. That's better. I'd rather have that than some poltergeist.
No, but you know what that means? That means you're in some serious problems. You know,
someone had to come back from the dead to help you.
You've got some strange stuff coming ahead that can't be dealt with by conventional means.
That's true. Well, if it starts with ghosts, then it's probably going to get a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah.
I mean, Christmas will be the last thing in your mind, you know.
Exactly. So
living up a tree somewhere.
That terrifies me. But anyway, what was the main point?
Sorry, we were talking about, believe it or not, Christmas parties. Right.
Yeah. Okay. So you like Christmas parties, though, right?
Well, I was going to tell you about that extreme one, the extremely embarrassing.
Yes. Do tell.
Time that I had. Yeah. So let me paint a picture. It's 1999, Mike. You know, Fight Club's just come out. I'm a young, virile man. I'm enjoying myself. I'm self-sufficient. I've got my job and everything. And they say, you know what, Dave, it's Christmas party time. You coming down, pal? You're coming down, bud? You're gonna pound a couple of brewskis? And I was like, all right, Scott, Chuck. And Scott's there, and there's whoever else is there, and they say, all right, so we go to the pub now, and they've got like a little DJ thing, and it was like proper one of those kind of 80s discos with the glitter and the mullets and the funny glasses, and it's like almost like if Timmy Mallet was a DJ, that kind of a thing. You know what I mean? So they're playing like Agadoo and Birdie Song and all that kind of stuff. And it was like, way, and enjoying themselves. So needless to say, I was the minority there, but I'm all inclusive. I'm all open to other cultures. Let's do this, man. Let's get down with the Birdie Song. You know what I mean?
Right. This is where you thought I could be Will Smith today.
That's exactly what I wanted to be, Mike.
Or Eddie Grant, whichever one.
That's the only two.
There's only two.
I know.
No one else.
Yeah. So
there's already an old black man in the corner. You can't do that.
He's taken the Morgan Freeman role. I can't compete with that. Okay. It's got the voice and everything. So I go in there now, and we're having a laugh, and we're having a good time. And then someone decides, you know what we should do now? Let's do some tequila shots.
Yep. And you being well experienced?
Yep. I think this was the first time I ever drank tequila.
And you had the one, and then you sat down.
Not exactly,
and drank
Mike.
copious amounts of water over the next 2 hours. Yes.
I wish I could say that, Mike. I wish I could. But no. What happened instead was I had a tequila shot. Then I had another shot. Mm-hmm. Then I had 2 more shots. And then everything started to get a little blurry, Mike, and it was like,
time started to slow down.
There was no concept of time. I didn't. It was like this party had always existed, and I was just always there, and it was like, just this was it.
Was this like your Interstellar moment? You're in the Tesseract sort of thing going on.
Yeah,
right?
all times were merging.
Yeah.
It was like
People were red shifting out of sight.
Not even going to the toilet, just slowly fading away. You know what I mean? It was like, I was old and young at the same time. I was everywhere. And then it went on and it went on until the point where all I remember is sitting down in the booth, just vomiting, Mike. Just no shame, not even. You try like cover your mouth, or you try and just you know what I mean, like you yawned with a mouthful of water.
Yeah,
and I was
at this point, this is just your body's doing whatever functions it's doing
just to survive.
What do you want has nothing to do with it.
This is about self-preservation.
You're breathing
now.
And vomiting at the same time. This is what needs to happen, and this is what's going to happen.
The body took over, and it was at that point I thought to myself, it's probably best I leave now. So I staggered up, and it's like, remember that Smack My Bitch Up video where it's all the camera's all askew? That's what it was like. And I just remember getting up and walking out of the pub trying to get home, and then I realised, like, I was on my way down to the tube station thinking, it's bloody cold, what's going on? And then I realised I wasn't wearing my coat. I just stumbled out into the cold.
Oh dear.
So then I had to stumble all the way back now. So I go back in there. Right now, bearing in mind all these people have just seen me vomit and leave the pub, and now see me wander back in. Got my coat. I felt no shame at this point. That wasn't even a concept in my mind.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
You're not worried about how you look.
It was just self-preservation.
That had left the building a long time ago.
This is not Will Smith anymore. This is, I couldn't even put a name to what it was. Anyway, so then I got my coat and I staggered out there, got to the tube, sat on the tube, and just continued vomiting, I think. And then I remember at one point waking up, seeing some poor woman walking down the tube to sit down, and then she did this stop when she saw what had happened.
Yeah,
and she was like, and then literally backed away from me, like she just walked in on a murder.
She should have. I mean,
and I was like,
would you have walked towards you?
No, I was trying to get away from me. It was disgusting. I was like Winthorpe in Trading Places.
Did you have the fish?
If I had, I would have been eating a fish. Anyway, so then I staggered there, and long story short, I managed to get home, and that was it. And I thought, that was a mad one, wasn't it? Yeah. I think it is in the past, Mike. Who's going to remember that? That was Christmas party. I'm sure worse things happened.
Yeah.
Turns out, Mike, nothing worse happened. That was the one thing that happened, and everybody was talking about it. So when I came back into work in the new year and everything, and everyone was like, it's Jim Carp. Remember Jim Carp from The Bill? It was like big time alcoholic.
Oh yeah.
That was
your name.
This is it. And as if that wasn't bad enough, it turned out when I was in the pub and I'd thrown up, I actually threw up on somebody's briefcase. And I didn't realise. And that person was sat directly opposite where we worked. In their office, looking through the window. And they told me, and I was like, no, I didn't. They said, yeah, you threw up on so-so's briefcase. I was like, oh, right. I said, okay, I should probably go and apologise for that. And then I went to the guy's office and knocked on his door, and I said, oh, yeah, sorry about the vomit.
Get out! No, what did he say, really?
No, he was actually pretty cool. He's like, it's all right, mate, don't worry about it. And then he goes, don't worry, I'll send you a dry cleaning bill. And I went, and I walked out of the office. And then it's only afterwards I realised he was probably serious about that. But I expertly never brought it up again, and that's how I got away with that.
I thought you were going to say you left.
I pretty much did, actually. I'm sure I did leave within the year.
I feel like I would have.
You couldn't really continue, Mike.
Yeah,
the whole atmosphere.
It on for a year.
Yeah, atmospher changed, Mike. The people
wearing
were
the same
looking at me
shirt.
differently.
It's like, come on, man. You know what's going on?
What are you going to do? I'm just going to keep wearing this every day. You've got no decency, man. You know what I mean? And I'm just there smiling, winking at him like, it was a joke,
really messed up. But
it was messed up. So
there was one part of the story that you left out. You actually made a call.
Did I?
Yes.
Okay. And what did I say? I said, hi, Mike, how you doing? Just checking up to see you're doing okay. I'll chat to you soon.
We go back a long way. So our then girlfriends at the time.
Yes.
Your girlfriend called me up. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah.
All panicking. Oh, David. I've got to do her voice, right?
Just because that's exactly how she sounds.
David, he's lost and he doesn't know where he's going. And I'm really worried and he sounds really confused.
Is this Kelly again? Is that what you're doing?
Look, I've only got I'm not like you, right? I can't do loads of different female voices, which seems to be a talent for you, right?
Whenever you see me do loads of female voices, why are you making it sound like this is something I do?
You're dissing my female voice.
I'm just saying, it sounds a lot like Kelly. I'm just curious.
Okay, would you like a different regional accent?
Yes, I would love a different regional accent. Let's see what you got in the bag, Mike.
I got nothing. All right, so yeah, so she phoned up. Oh look, she's like, oh look, David is lost. He's confused.
Why you
I think he's
like
drunk. So I go back to the Kelly voice. Oh, he's really upset, and he was crying. I think he wet himself.
She never said that.
She never said that.
Why are you trying to embellish it, Mike? Why are you trying to make it like it's already embarrassing enough?
No, but she just said that you was drunk, upset, didn't know where you're going, and then it was long. This was like the late 90s or something like that. So we didn't have the joint WhatsApp thing going on.
No.
So then I had to tell her to hang up, and then I called you, and we had to kind of direct you home so that your girlfriend could pick you up and meet you, and you eventually got home.
Okay,
yeah.
well, thanks for that, Mike. I mean,
yeah, so everyone knows that now.
Well, they do.
I'm surprised
thanks to you.
You did not know that.
I completely forgot about that part of it, but I was very.
Yeah, I didn't know about all your
drunk.
tequila briefcase vomiting thing before.
You didn't know that part?
No, I just knew that you just got mash up.
Yeah.
And that was it. So Christmas parties. So despite the fact that you've had this experience, you still think Christmas parties are a plus.
Well, see, this is the thing. I mean, obviously, you know, back then I was a young man, and you know, I mean, you always push things to the limit because you don't know what your limits are until obviously
that is very true.
So that was like a lesson learned for me, and obviously I've never put myself in that position again. But Christmas parties in general, yes, they're okay. I mean, obviously I haven't been to one in years, but I wouldn't be against one. I mean, I think it's a nice.
I mean, I didn't go to this
outside
one.
The office environment.
I didn't go to this one because I can be bothered. COVID. I'm like, I ain't coming out of my house, man. If I had to go to work, why am I coming to meet work people and not work? Well, just so I can eat dinner. I can eat dinner at home. What am I doing? This is a false economy, man. I don't see the sense here.
Did you end that sentence with bar humbug as well?
No, I didn't say this to anyone.
Oh, it's just your.
That's just my inner monologue.
Okay.
Yeah, but then a few days to the Christmas party, I was getting a few Skype messages, and people were like, hey Mike. I'm like,
you see, the interest is growing now, isn't it?
Yeah, and other random people that I don't even really know. Yeah, hi, yeah, and they're doing like emails in between each other, looking forward to blah blah blah.
Oh
like,
wow!
You guys know it's happening Friday. Why? What is?
They're getting hyped, Mike. You know, hey, it's me.
I'm like, really? What are you expecting to happen? You're going to a restaurant. What do you think they're going to do apart from serve the food you've asked for? So no surprises there. All right.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not down to them to make the party. It's down to you guys to make the party. You know what I mean? They obviously put on the spread and supply the venue and whatnot. But
look, man,
they want
I'm not leaving my yard.
To enjoy yourself,
all right? Traipse across London and try not to catch COVID just so I can eat some dinner, all right? And then try not to catch COVID back. What am I doing?
If you put it like that, then it just sounds rubbish, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Mike?
All right. Let's say I go there, right, to this dinner, right? Yeah, this food's great and it's lovely. I don't care how scrumptious it is, all right?
Scrumptious.
I don't care how scrumptious the turkey slices are, all right? If Gordon Ramsay made it himself, all right? And you come back home, and then next 2 weeks' time, or when you go back to work, oh yeah, where's Mike? Oh, he's dead.
What?
Why? Oh yeah, he went on that party. Yeah, last thing you ever did.
Wow, that escalated fast.
Why?
That was the worst Christmas party ever.
Did I need that turkey? I didn't need to go to that party, did I?
No, well, no, not if that was going to be the outcome. I mean,
yeah.
If you could see that coming, then
it's always a chance.
Is that what you think?
Always a chance. No, you know what? It's a pros and cons thing. I just think, all right. In all fairness, if I've got a camaraderie with my colleagues, yeah,
your co-workers,
my co-workers, yeah, it makes us sound like we work in a factory, but yeah, my colleagues, co-workers, whatever.
Yeah.
I've got that camaraderie because in other workplaces I have had that, and I'm quite happy to go out to after leaving drinks and stuff like that, and it's cool. But if it's like, yeah, let's go to a Christmas party, I'm like, I'm not going to that.
So you say that if you go to Christmas party, you're going to be like, you've got to be in a clique with like.
I got to know, yeah, a couple of reasons.
Yeah,
a couple of people I know, and I actually don't mind being around outside of the time that I'm paid to be around.
Okay. You don't pay me for this shit. I'm out. That's how you're looking at it, basically. So you're gonna go there, hang out with your cool friends, and what? Just not interact with anybody else, or do it ironically? Like, yeah, Gary, great party.
We actually have some input from our listeners. So okay, let's go. I like Christmas parties if they're in the pub. Let me start that again.
Yeah, please.
I like Christmas parties if they're in the pub over the road from work. If I have to travel a couple of tube stops to get there, count me out. Way too much hassle. Yeah. And his stomach is sore from laughing at these Christmas exploits.
Thanks, man.
Okay. And Anne-Marie too has said, so Michael, as Dee has been open and transparent, why am I reading this? All right.
Oh, reading, Mike.
Okay, all right. So, no, I'm a professional.
Of course.
So Michael, as Dee has been open and transparent with his vomiting briefcase moment, can I ask you, have you had a very drunk moment, or drunk you were baffled, or how you got home in that situation?
Oh, come on now, Mike.
Can't think of any.
Come on, buddy. You know the truth. Not like this.
And I'm sure you know this too. Strange person asking these questions. All right. Drunk story. It wasn't Christmas though.
Okay.
It was a summer. Leaving college at the end of summer.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. That's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah. The one.
The one? What? The one?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Right. You're talking about Bar Rumba?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's the only one I can think of. Are there any other ones that I've been mashed up at?
No, I think, again, that was your turning point. When that happened, I think from that point, it's like, I'm never getting drunk ever again.
Yeah, I mean, I did, but that wasn't exactly
not like
drunk.
this. I've never seen you this drunk. So the listeners need some context, Mike. If you're going to tell the story, tell the story.
Right. We're young. I think we're still teenagers.
Yeah.
All right, teenagers, about 18, 19 years old, in college, end of year, summer, everyone's like, yeah, let's go clubbing. We're going Bar Rumba.
Yeah.
That's a club up in the West End. Back in the 90s, it was the place to be if you're a student. Generic party music.
I saw Black Eyed Peas there, Mike. I think we both did.
We did, but yeah, we both did.
Oh,
How did you delete me out of that memory?
I don't know, man.
Nigga, I brought you there, man.
I just remember I was there, Will.i.am was there, we was jamming, jamming and everything, and then this dude came up and said, D, yeah, you coming over here? Get out of here. I'm talking to Will.i.am. Oh, that might have been you, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, you were there. Yes, sorry.
You.
All right.
Thank you very much. All right, so Bar Rumba was the place to be back in the day. So, earlier in the day, I was given I don't eat pork pies, right? That's just not my thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Culturally, we just don't do that.
It's a different
thing. But
delicacy.
on this one occasion, this, let's say, relative had this pork pie that they'd eaten, half eaten or whatever, and they'd had a cut. Oh, would you like a slice? Like, yeah, sure, why not?
Right.
Took a chunk of it, didn't think nothing of it. Then got myself dressed and ready, and we're going to go out and link up with all the classmates and all the girls in the class that think you might have a chance with. So D went home, got changed into his amazing red suit. That's about the only other thing I remember from that night.
That suit was fly, man.
It was for the 90s. All right.
Why you gotta say like that?
It was.
You know,
it was fly
everyone
for the
was
90s.
watching me.
They were, yeah.
Well,
and
until
protecting
they were
their
watching
eyes. Yeah. But anyway, so I can't remember what the hell I was wearing, but we went up to Bar Rumba, and everyone just started plying me with drink. We ate first, didn't we? I think we went somewhere to eat first.
I think so, because I don't think we would never been able to drink that much.
No, that would have been impossible.
Yeah, we would both be mashed up.
Yeah. So anyway, everyone started plying me with drink. I remember, and it was K ciders.
That's what it wasn't even proper drink. It was just cider. It's like
cider,
proper student.
And I think
cider.
I got up to about 12 of them. I probably should have stopped at some point. And I remember talking to Kiki. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah. Screw it. Whatever. Remember talking to this friend in our class called Kiki, and I was talking to her a bit too friendly. Like all of a sudden, I'm seeing her different. Like, hey Kiki, how's it going?
She looked at what's going on? Why are you looking at me like that, Michael?
Yeah, like, you know
you
what's
okay?
going on.
I don't understand what's going on. Why are you approaching me like this?
So I took her hand. I said, let's go on that dance floor.
Is that what you, that's how it looked in your mind?
That's not what happened.
I started pulling her coat sleeve. What's the matter,
dragging her by her hair. Like, come on, I know you want to. No, that's not what happened. All right, let's just stick to the story. So anyway, I was aware at one point when I sat down next to Kiki and I was looking at her and I was like, yeah, you know, yeah, this is good.
This is
I like it. I'm in a good place. So, but I also remembered feeling really woozy at that point. And then all of a sudden I just felt this overwhelming feeling of nausea, and I got up and I was like, to the toilet. That's all I was thinking. Just, I don't know if my brain has sent any other signals to the rest of my limbs.
It's the time when your body just takes
to
over.
move
like,
to get there.
All right, you clearly haven't taken care of us, so we're doing it ourselves.
Yeah.
Get up. Just like,
you know that sort of reanimator sort of shit. That's how I was running, man.
Like, you know that what's his name, Vincent D'Onofrio in Men in Black?
Yeah.
He's the bug is in his skin. He's trying to walk down.
Look, I remember actually before that. I remember we were dancing, not me and you, but
just to clarify,
it
wasn't that kind of club.
No, but you were dancing with a particular girl and I was dancing with Kiki.
Yes.
And then afterwards I remember feeling really woozy and then trying to make a run for it through the crowd.
I remember.
And I don't know, all I remember is vomiting.
Yeah.
But I vomited up into the air from what I've been told.
Well, this is the thing. I think this is why I have to take over the story, because I think at that point your memory wasn't functioning. You weren't taking in new facts. You had a priority and you were trying to do this one thing. So what I remember is seeing you, like you say, get up and start walking off into the crowd with a sense of purpose. But because it was dark, you could only see like the lights flashing. You could just see the silhouettes of people. And as you walk through the crowd, all I could see was this, like almost like a confetti explosion of vomit go across everybody in the club. And then you walk down a bit more, and then I saw another one just explode like a blossom, Mike. Like a firework.
Like a firework display.
Yes.
But with strobe lighting.
And bits of pork pie.
Yeah.
Yes.
And whatever else I ate that evening.
And the 12 ciders.
Yeah.
And then I just remember like people dancing and just getting splattered with this. And then like I followed you because obviously I'll see you, make sure you're okay, what's going on.
Yeah.
So you headed straight for the toilet and you was in there doing what you were doing in one of the toilets. And I was like, I said, I think you might have got some vomit on some people out there, right? And just as I said that, I heard a voice behind me say, "You think so?" And I turned around and there was this Indian guy there with like this really fancy shirt trying to wipe your vomit off it. And I was like, "Yes, sorry about that."
That was a bad call, man. You went out on the wrong night, man.
Pretty much. That's what I could say to him. I was like, "I'm sorry, man. What can I do?"
Yeah.
These things happen. But he wasn't impressed. So then we had to leave back into the crowd of people on the dance floor and hope that, nobody else was going to say anything to us.
I do recall that.
Yeah.
I remember that bit. I remember us having to leave. And then you took me home. We won't go into the full details, but basically, that was the first night me and Dee had only gone anywhere together, and he didn't know where I live. So he had to rely on a drunk, passed out guy to direct him home, which took a lot longer than it should have done.
Yeah, I think eventually I just ended up having to get a cab because we tried to night bus it.
Yeah, we were supposed to get a bus from
Trafalgar
Square down to New Cross.
Yeah.
And instead we went past New Cross because I was asleep, and then went past Lewisham, and then at Ladywell you were like, we're getting off the bus.
Yeah,
and then
we was like, just a bit further, and then going back to sleep again. It's like, you did this about 8 times already. We have to be close to your house by now. The bus is going to end soon.
The irony being, I lived around the corner from you.
That's the thing. At the time, I didn't know that. But yeah, it was like, okay. So eventually it was like, all right, this brother doesn't know what he's talking about. I can't rely on this. So I had to book a cab, I think. And then I don't even know how I got the address. I think you knew your address.
I knew our address.
You could give me the address, but you couldn't direct me to it. That's what it was. So yeah, and then I just remember like you going to your front door, opening the door, and you staggering upstairs, and that was it. And I thought, I should probably close the front door. And then, and I was lost. I heard until I think a couple of days later. I don't even know if I spoke to you the day after. But yeah. But you were okay.
I was okay. Okay. First time.
Let's just say lesson learned. It was
but that was about as embarrassing as it got. Just vomiting over loads of people in the club.
Yeah.
No one got hurt, I don't think, unless someone got like some sort of allergic reaction. Maybe I'd eaten some pineapple and they were allergic
can you
to
imagine?
it, or prawns.
And it's all coming out right now, and they didn't know. It's like, he's the reason why I'm blind. You know what I mean? Hopefully that's not the case.
We
but
did get a comment about please post a pic of Dee's red suit on your Facebook if possible.
Oh, there's
there's
no copies. This is back in the late 90s. We didn't have smartphones or the ability just to take pictures just like that.
No, I think there was a picture of us sitting in a restaurant eating the day before.
Somebody, one of those people from college must have that picture somewhere.
No, they don't.
Just stop that right there.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
but yeah,
that's
cool. Man.
That's not cool, man. But yeah, but we want to hear about your Christmas party stories. Has there been any embarrassing stuff you've seen? You know, you usually hear this stuff. Oh yeah, Martin shagged the blah 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 and got off with whatever.
Yeah.
Don't want to hear those stupid things. We want to hear weird stuff.
Yeah, that no one would believe unless it was happening at a Christmas party.
You woke up and you're on a ferry going somewhere else. That's the sort of stuff I want to hear about. And how did you get back?
Well, this is it, or maybe it's one of those super awesome Christmas parties where everything went right, and you would have, life and soda party. You got off with that one person that you wanted to get off with, and it was like, I like the cut of your jib. See me first thing on Monday morning for that big promotion, and then you walked out there like John Travolta. I can tell by the way I drink my man. No time to
John Travolta. Now,
it.
do you want to explain John Travolta to any listener who's under 50?
Come on, are you telling me people don't know what Saturday Night Fever is?
Please tell us, and you can contact us on 07983 833 661 if you know anything about Saturday Night Fever. And it can't be because your nan made you watch it.
No, that's disgraceful. I can't believe the people out there don't know that film. Come on, they must at least know the song. You've seen the music video.
No.
John Travolta dancing on the light up dance floor. Come on, the Bee Gees.
He did that in a number of films. When you think about it, that's his go-to thing, isn't it?
What, just dancing?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, how many dancing movies has he done? Grease.
He did. All right, yes, he did Grease.
What was it? Was it Saturday Night
Fever?
Was that the one done by Sylvester Stallone?
Yeah, Saturday Night Fever, and what's the other one? Staying Alive, and then obviously Pulp Fiction, and then I think one of the Get Shorty movies. I don't know, but
he did a little jig or something.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. But I think at that point it was like John Travolta's gonna dance, and everyone was like, "Yeah, that's all we want to see." And it's like, well, then what is the purpose of the rest of the film?
You know what's funny? No one wants to see him dance anymore.
No, it's not the same now. You know what I mean? I think back then, when he was in his heyday and he had all the moves and the medallions and the bare chest, and it's like, yeah, he was on point. But now it's going to be like, when you go to like a wedding and there's like that one.
No, it's actually
drunk.
It's actually like a bear dancing.
Yeah, it's swaying. You can call it a dance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know if he means to be doing it, if he's in pain, but there's some kind of rhythmic movement happening.
He's fallen off.
Yeah. So he's not doing the splits anymore, put it that way. You know what I mean?
I'm not sure if he could do the splits, but
he did some variation of it. I mean, his legs were moving a lot more back then than they could possibly do now. You know what I mean? I feel like, you remember those toys you used to get back in the day? You wind them up and they would have like one foot steps over the other really slowly as it winds.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's how his legs move now.
Probably powered by one of those toys or several of them.
Wind up legs. Why not? So yeah, it's John Travolta, everybody.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But we are coming up to a short break time, so what we're going to do is we're going to go off air for about 10 minutes and we'll be right back to discuss a bit more about our Christmas exploits and a little discussion on, well, I'm not even going to say it, but we've got a question of the week that we do want you to get involved in, and it involves Christmas. Since we're on that theme.
We're on the Christmas vibe, Mike. It's Christmas spirits. Let's just, Christmas it up.
Are you looking forward to Christmas, though? You generally, before we go on?
I am looking forward to some time off. I am looking forward to, I enjoy the festive period. I like when people feel Christmassy and they're nice to one another. So I enjoy that, yeah. So, what are you laughing at now?
Thank you, Asha. Asha's just got in contact. I don't really know what this is. She goes, except Battlefield Earth, in caps. For all you people who are not nerds out there, Battlefield Earth is possibly John Travolta's worst film.
That's saying a lot, man.
Although The Fanatic might be a close second if you haven't seen that. But now I'm really geeking out on bad movies.
All right. So she's adamant that we accept it.
Yeah.
Don't deny it.
And she's actually put hashtag never forget. So
the horror.
Yeah.
The horror.
I mean, that sort of hashtag is usually meant for like, world wars and stuff.
Some horrific incident that's taken.
Yes.
Well, in a way,
the Holocaust that was Battlefield Earth.
Wow.
Yeah, but that film was terrible.
If you ever want to see John Travolta with dreadlocks, that's the place to go.
Yeah, but there's so many things that's wrong with that movie.
It's just a big mess.
Right.
So,
anyway, we will be back in 10 minutes. Look forward to seeing you soon.
All right. Bye.
And we are back.
Hey.
Yeah. On time, actually before time.
Yeah, well, see, we're getting better and better at this every week, Mike.
Yeah. Improvements. Up.
Professional.
Up.
That's what this is.
Right. So, before we go on to our next subject, we did get a little bit of feedback from Anne-Marie too, who wants to tell a brief story about a party that she went to.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So, you'll have to excuse my reading. And on WhatsApp, when you do fast typing, you get the typos and stuff. So, yeah.
Is that what it is?
It is.
It's not because you can't read.
No.
Okay.
Ignore the pause. Yeah. Well, I have a story. I just moved back to South East London from East London. Me and my cousin went out to a raid in Croydon, and by chance, I happened to bump into an admirer, and a few of my male cousins were there also. So this guy that liked me came and stood nearby us. My cousins were standing next to this girl who told my cuz that I gotta find a way to word this.
Oh, well.
All right.
That he enjoys.
He enjoys a good munch.
Yeah, eating from a 2-foot table. Put it that way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to go downtown.
He likes to go downtown.
Okay. We felt so embarrassed. We had to step as fast as everyone, and it was announced over the mic.
Why?
And his description of everyone who he was in the rave.
Why is this necessary? Outed, So,
Outed. Yeah.
So he likes to eat a little clam. What's wrong with that? That's
Yeah. So it wasn't embarrassing for you as such, but definitely embarrassing for that guy.
Yeah, I mean that sounds like.
Reckon he went raving again? After.
Not there. No, I don't think they would have let him in. That sounds like a pretty tough place, man.
It is,
I mean, not only that, you're gonna get outed, but they're gonna out you over the mic as well, so everybody knows. And then give a description. So if you see this person, then
Remember him.
Yeah,
this is what he does.
Treat him accordingly.
Remember nothing else but this. Yeah, that's harsh, unfortunate. Man. That is unfortunate.
Well, that's cold, man.
Well, thank you for the story. And
yeah,
your openness and honesty.
Well, we're always open. We want to hear your stories, man. We love to hear them. So, don't be shy. Whatever it is, just send it in. Even if you have to change the names, pretend like it's not you. You know what I mean? It's happened to somebody else. That's fine. You know what I mean? But we want to hear them. So
we also got contributions from our main man Leon. He says, "Yo, big up on the show.
Yeah.
Tuned in late, but." It's fire.
Oh, see?
Fire.
I knew we were doing something right. It wouldn't be fire for no reason, Mike. It's all
fire. Is good.
It's on fire, Mike.
On fire. That's what the kids say.
That's it. It's smoking.
Yeah. So when you see another young man on the road,
I can say
fire,
and he'll just start shouting fire at people.
Fire.
I don't know if that. I'm
sure that's legal.
That's gonna backfire, isn't it?
Sure, especially if you go into theatres.
That's it. I've got to let all those people who are in the dark know that how good the show is, just simply by shouting fire. And I'll say, they'll be like, right
we
on.
Appreciate this, man.
Thank you. This was clearly the right place and time to tell us in such a way. But Mike, we're having a Christmas show.
Yes, and you're talking about fire.
It's Christmas. It's not fire. Come on now. So let's Christmas it up a bit, huh?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm in the mood.
All right then. We're having a festive show. We're doing Christmassy topics.
If you could see us, Dee's dressed as Santa's little helper. I'm obviously Santa in the equation. All right. So.
Wow, you slipped that in, didn't you?
I did.
All right, Santa. Look how that goes. Now I'm your little helper.
Helper.
You have to put the little in there as well.
I can't even remember what his costume. Does he even have a costume? Is he just
I
naked?
so. No, I'm not
just
naked.
Has a rag. Just
Why?
has a little rag.
Who am I? Gollum now.
Why not?
So you're Santa and I'm Gollum. Where is this animosity
It's a
coming
new
from?
Christmas show.
I don't think there's not any Christmas show I've ever heard of, man. This is a different.
Santa's a little helper. He's not the most handsome guy in the world, right? But
Why are you
he's
saying
there.
that now?
He's there to help.
So hold on. I'm your little helper. I have no clothes on and I'm ugly.
Challenged in the facial department.
All of this was unnecessary. I'm here trying to spread Christmas joy.
Yeah,
and this is what I get back from you.
Despite the hideousness of your face, despite that, you still bring joy to the hearts of many children. I mean, that's an achievement, especially with that face on that scrawny little body.
Wow, this is eye-opening.
I probably should clothe you at some point, but you just seem so happy with just helping.
Scurrying around in my loincloth.
That's it. Yeah.
Eating raw fish from lakes.
That's it. Yeah.
Wow. I've come a long way, Mike. I've achieved a lot.
You've done well.
I've done better than was expected. David. This is what he did. Yes. No. So yeah, we're talking about Christmas, Mike, and I had another Christmas topic I wanted to bring up.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. So as it's Christmas, a big part of Christmas, obviously, is the gifts. Now, this is more a Christmassy / relationship kind of question.
I do like.
You know what I mean? It doesn't strictly have to be relationship, but I'd like to hear from those people in relationships who experience this while in a relationship, I should say. So the question is, have you ever received a gift that you didn't like from your other half?
Your significant other.
Yeah. And what was it? Or what was it about that gift that you didn't like?
Okay. Well, let's put that out to the listeners and let's remind them again. You can get in contact with us on 07983 833 661. That is 07983 833 661. Or you can get in contact with us on our Facebook page, which I haven't even checked. Again, I'm just like
that. We set that up then, isn't it?
Yeah. You know what it is? It's Mark Zuckerberg, man.
You don't trust him. He's got too much power. Is that what
No, I don't trust that face. I don't know what's going on behind them eyes.
Probably a lot of dead gears. I mean, gears, clockwork machinery.
Like little mini Mark Zuckerbergs in there.
Yeah, I think he's like Meet Dave. It's that kind of thing.
Yeah. Wow, Meet Dave. You know,
are all my references that dated, Mike? Jesus. I feel like every time I open my mouth, I'm taking us back.
Remember that
years.
Big film with Kevin Kline, kids? Really? Meet Dave.
Big Tracks, Mike. Remember Big Tracks at Christmas? Hey, 1984. Oh, it's a 20 year.
Anyway, sorry.
So I'm talking about gifts that you may have received from a loved one or someone you're in a relationship with, that obviously you're in a relationship and you both care for each other. So it's not exclusively that. It could be just, your granny, or you received a gift.
Anyone
you know what I mean?
You're quite close to and they give you a gift.
Yeah, because it's Christmas time and you don't want to hurt them feelings. So maybe you accept the gift out of kindness and, you appreciate the gesture. It's not always about the gift, Mike. It's about the gesture.
It's about what's behind it.
That's it.
It's the thought that counts.
Why do we have to be so materialistic? It's just, it's a waste.
Yeah, that's the spirit of Christmas, isn't it?
That's it. It's not about what
it's
you
about
get.
people being together, sharing time,
and not about spending colossal amounts on presents and hoping to get that same amount back. In presents. But anyway, so now I've had first-hand experience of receiving a gift that, let's say, I wasn't 100% happy with, and it almost made me feel like maybe this gift wasn't so much for me, but for the person that bought it for me.
See.
So it's like that kind of situation.
If your wife bought you a fireman suit.
Yeah, it's that kind. Because where am I going to wear that?
Yeah, you're going to wear it.
I mean,
you wear what I tell you to wear.
That's it. I've got to do a little dance. All of a sudden, there's a pole installed in the bedroom.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
They all have that fantasy. What? Yeah, I was going to ask a question about that, but let's not do that.
Let's not go there. Anyway, so one year, right, years and years ago, I was in a relationship with somebody, and now back in the day, Mike, I was a pretty, good-looking guy. You know what I mean? Not like the scrawny Gollum figure you see before you now.
No, I don't see that. That's only when you're Santa's little helper. Otherwise,
okay,
you still, yeah.
Convincing. Oh, they bought right. They bought right into that.
I tried. No, you still got used to. You don't look much different from when you looked back then.
All right. So. Well, let's just say, for argument's sake, back then I was a bit more into the physical fitness.
Yeah.
I was a bit more muscly.
Buff, I believe they called it.
Well,
back then.
their words, not mine, Mike. But the ladies seemed to like it, and I wasn't complaining.
Well.
So what's that mean?
Well,
the ladies enjoyed it, Mike.
Yeah, sure.
No, see, that doesn't sound like you believe that. It seems like you're just saying it to placate me.
My belief has nothing to do with how real this story is.
Because it is real.
Of course. Well, I'm glad you have to emphasize that.
Well, you seem confused is all. I'm just clarifying
not confused at all.
That these are facts. This is the truth.
I can guarantee I'm not confused about anything you've told me.
Okay.
How about that?
You're being very smug right now.
I'm not being smug at all.
And it's making me a little uncomfortable, if I'm honest.
That's okay.
I don't think it's
Continue with your story.
Thank you. I will. Absolutely true story. Anyway, so back in the day, Mike, I liked a bit of physical fitness. I did like weights, and I was quite muscly, and I was with a lady who kind of liked that look, and I didn't hate that either. I was like, okay, cool. Then Christmas came round, and we exchanged gifts, and she goes, oh yeah, this is for you, and I got this quite large flat cardboard box, and I was like, okay, what's this? Quite weighty. And I thought, all right, gifts, Christmas, all right. Open it up, Mike. A leather waistcoat. Why are you laughing? Why is that funny to you? That was a very high-end piece of leather, okay? A leather waistcoat with pockets.
Was he going to be like a backup dancer for Eurasia or something?
I don't know. I doubt very much that's what the
Did you
plan
mention
was.
that at any point before Christmas presents were bought?
No, this hadn't been on my agenda. I wasn't even aware that it was something I could even pull off, let alone try.
Was he going to be in a tribute band to the Pasadenas?
No, I wasn't trying to do any of those things.
Okay.
Anyway, so I got this and I was like, it's leather. It's weighty as well. She goes, yeah, it costs £200. I was like,
I need to swallow that vomit.
That's it. She goes, yeah, because I want you to, wear it when we go out.
What sort of buttons did it have on?
Didn't, Mike. It was zipped. Why are you laughing? Why is that funny? Why is zips funnier than buttons? Would it made any difference?
Why do you need a zip on a waistcoat?
In case it falls off your body, Mike. Obviously. Anyway, so
if you're wearing clothes that could just fall off your body, then there's a problem with the clothes, isn't there? I'm just saying.
Hence the zip. So there you go. I mean,
Thank God I've got this zip. Otherwise, this thing would just fly off. What kind of clothing is that?
Trust me, this thing wasn't flying anywhere.
Oh.
It's like I felt, like how a horse feels wearing a saddle?
Oh, wow.
It felt a lot like this is a unnecessary...
I imagined it was like when Leonardo DiCaprio had killed that bear, and then I think he had to wear it.
Yeah, but at least that served the function. You know what I mean? He's in the cold, he needs bear skin.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
But this didn't even cover your arms.
No, that was the thing. It was made of the thickest leather, but only for a small part of your body. So I was like, okay. So the plan was that I was going to wear this shirtless to a nightclub, Mike.
Which nightclub?
Oh.
Anyone listening, please get in contact and let us know what sort of what nightclubs could Dee have gone to back in the day in his leather waistcoat. Leather, and you was quite buff back then. Let's just remember that.
Yep, that was the combination of things.
So, lighter skinned black man with shaven head, black leather lace waistcoat,
lace as well.
Yeah. Maybe he had lace trousers or something.
Oh my God!
All right, so
that's
yeah. We want to know.
It was
that was a picture. So did you actually wear this to a nightclub?
Look, the first thing, right? There's a couple of things
I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely gonna probably judge you.
There's a few factors that you have to take into account. Okay, now this item of clothing cost £200. Okay, this person was very happy with this purchase and was desperately happy for me to enjoy it because obviously so much.
And the only way you could enjoy it
had been put into it. Yeah, it was to enjoy it on apparently as many levels as she wanted me to enjoy it on, which was to wear it without a shirt in a nightclub. So I wore it
I would be so upset.
without a shirt at a nightclub.
You was in love, wasn't you?
In hindsight, I wouldn't have said that, no. But at the time, you know, you're young, you're foolish, you know, you think, oh, it's new, it's exciting, oh, maybe this is it. This is how the rest of my life is going to go on from now on. Nothing but leather, Mike. Nothing but just arms exposed all the time. That's
leather.
It. No more shirts for me.
Well, apparently, we have a suggestion of what band you could have been in.
Oh, well.
Yeah, Ross says, sounds like you could have been in the London Boys with that waistcoat. Followed by several smiling, crying, laughing faces.
Oh, he's enjoying himself. And that's the main thing.
But before,
at my expense.
Before we continue to indulge in your expense, I want to share a message from someone. He says, use a disclaimer of the loving person in question having agreed to be their spouse. But one year, my partner got me a detachable felt elf collar.
What?
As in a collar that you were supposed to attach to another top and shirt that turned it into an elf shirt. I don't know where it is now, and I haven't seen this since that day. We laugh about it now. That is bizarre.
An elf shirt.
No, an elf collar.
An elf collar, yeah, but to turn a regular shirt into an elf shirt.
Because of all the situations that you're going to need an elf shirt.
You need an elf shirt.
You can't come in, mate. Where's your elf shirt?
That's it. There's a big need out there right now for elf shirts, mate. Yeah. I think that's brilliant. That's
unless you're gonna like go to like, let's say you're camping. I've got a story. Okay, so you're going camping and then you get lost, right, in some weird forest, and then you trip over and you trip over an elf.
So the next logical thing is to dress like him. Is that where this story is going?
You're not an elf. And then you go, no, actually, you'll find I'm the elf king because I've got this.
What?
Yeah, he is.
What if you weren't? What was he going to do?
I've got an elf collar. You can't argue. Where's your elf collar? I'm the king.
Where's your elf collar? Done. You're just beating up elves now.
Are elves? Am I imagining elves? Are they really small?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
But there's lots of them, Mike. So you know what I mean. You can, like,
getting attacked by a pack of
monkeys or something. Huh?
What? They don't have lone.
No, a lone elf is not going to survive in the wilderness. They're going to get eaten by a badger or something. You know what I mean? They've got to move in numbers.
You're saying if there were several elves, they could
probably overpower a badger.
That badger would just be full up of elves.
Didn't even want to eat them. Just
the thing.
It's the only way.
You're taking chunks out of them and just throwing them about.
I mean, look, they're a well-trained, crack team, Mike. They're not just running around with twigs.
You know a lot about elves.
I'm
Maybe
assuming
you should have the elf
if I was, you know what? This is just feeding into your narrative again, isn't it? I'm not your little helper.
My narrative.
Listen, all I'm saying is that the elf collar, I can't think of any need why you would need that. I mean, unless it's like, yeah, it's Monday morning. You're running late for that meeting with Santa. You look down and, oh my God, you've forgotten your elf shirt. Don't worry, we've got you covered with new elf collar. Turns any shirt into an elf shirt instantly. Thank you, elf collar. I nearly missed out on that big promotion. I mean, that's the only place.
What?
What are you doing here? Ridiculous man. That's where it ends. That's where he wakes up.
I did need this elf collar.
I mean, Jeremy, are you wearing a bloody elf shirt again?
I mean, I didn't even know there was an elf collar. It's only now I can think of what it actually looks like. I'm annoyed that I even know what that is now.
You know what I mean?
Elf collar.
Elf collar. I love the way that.
Why would you buy it? And I don't even want to.
Save you buying a whole elf shirt, Mike. Just need the collar. It's like one of them clip-on ties, but for elves, I guess.
Okay,
you know what I mean? So if there was like ever elf Sainsbury's, you know what I mean, that would be part of the uniform.
So is that worse? Do you reckon that's worse than your leather waistcoat? I think, as a man of similar mindset to yourself, I think I would prefer the elf collar.
So if you're...
I want to wear it anyway. I was like, come on, that's just ridiculous.
Well, of course you would prefer it to that than if you're never going to wear it. I mean, the idea is you have to wear it.
Yours is a difficult situation.
Well, what would you have done if it was the elf collar or the leather waistcoat and they said, I want you to wear this at a nightclub? You'd wear an elf collar to a nightclub?
No, wait a minute. Wait,
what?
Yeah, I'd rather do that than the waistcoat.
Okay, that's a risky gamble, Mike. But I mean, I reckon
I
you
would
could
just,
pull it
if I wore an elf collar, but it's just eccentric, man.
off.
And
So
that's
you're
it.
going to be wearing a monocle and shit.
Yeah. I'll add some extra stuff on it. They wouldn't even see the elf collar
Pocket
after that.
watch. You know
That's
what I
the
mean?
thing. You know what I mean? I'd have like one big clown shoe on and a ski. You know what I mean? No one would know what was going on.
Someone would say,
I'd go in,
they'd have to
seriously,
call
man.
somebody for you. They'd say, you're
I
lost.
think I'd have a
Where did you come
parachute
from?
on.
A parachute? Where are you getting all these items from? Where do you even buy a parachute from, Mike?
That's the thing. You seriously.
You baffle them. It's like, where's he? Did you rob like a
the
sports
thing.
director or something?
I'd have like
What's
one of
going
those,
on?
you know, like those beekeeper suits. No one's gonna know
Wait,
what's
so
happening.
you've got the beekeeper suit, the elf collar, a ski, a parachute,
one clown shoe,
You're forgetting. And a monocle.
a balloon.
Are you some kind of?
It's not blown up.
No, you look like you've just been flung through several time dimensions at the same time, just picking up random
And
objects.
then the elf collar. No one would even notice what's
They
going on.
wouldn't even know. No one would be looking at the elf
Say,
collar.
all
I
right, I'm wearing
guarantee
the elf
that.
collar. Come on, let's go out, love.
You call their bluff, Mike. I'll make it super extreme.
Yeah,
Didn't see this, did you?
See, Ash, that's what you should have done. All right, should have just gone out there like a lunatic, and he never would have come out of any more stupid presents like that.
God
Ever
knows
again.
what's going to happen next.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
but I reckon your partner was probably trying to be too clever. He probably walks around and thought, I don't want to buy something typical. I want to buy something humorous, something that she would appreciate, and
we can have a good laugh about.
Yes.
Maybe. You thought you were going to have like a witty story to go with it.
but not something that would be mocked and laughed at years later.
I don't see how
An
that would
elf
work.
collar, that sounds perfect.
Yeah, so your gift is an elf collar and
Well
hoping
done,
that you
mate.
won't be mocked at some point. I don't see how those two can ever be separated.
No. All right, I've got a story. I mean, a story about a present that I was bought many moons ago by a partner. That it doesn't matter. But it was a long time ago, and it was like a Christmas. I think it was our first Christmas, and they'd mentioned, because I'm a bit moody at Christmas, as you know, because I'd rather you just not buy me anything than buy me something that I don't like.
Oh wow, you're one of those people.
Yeah.
It's not even about the sentiment anymore, is it? It's like, this is a waste of my time and your money.
No, because now it's like, I've got to pretend to like this thing just to keep you happy. What sort of Christmas is this? Right? So
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah. That's me at Christmas. So yes, so I've got big feet.
Okay.
All right. And when you've got big feet, you're quite tall, sometimes you can be a little self-conscious, so you might see some nice Nike trainers and stuff that on someone else's foot, and then you go into Foot Locker or wherever, JD or whatever reputable sports shop available that there is. All right,
trying to get a deal, Mike. Is what's going on? You trying to get
I'm just trying to cover my bases.
All welcome here.
They'll call us up and be like, why didn't you mention our shop? Like, because I didn't know you existed. You should be did a better job promoting yourself, then maybe I would have you as a point of reference. Anyway,
I like the way you get so angry at this fictional sports show. You idiot.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
That's why no one knows about your shop.
Yeah, you know, work on your marketing, get it together before you waste time and resources talking to us. Anyway,
You gave him a lot to think
I lost
about.
where I was going.
You were talking about the shoes in Sports Direct.
Yeah. So when you go into these shops and you're like, yeah, you see those Nikes, the ones, the size 8s. Well, I'm not an 8, I'm a 12. Can you pass that, please? And then they come back down with this box.
Yeah.
And you think, what's that?
It's a lot of leather
Looks
in
like
there.
you've got a baby in there or something. You know what I mean? You don't. It's big. You know what I mean?
Like a cake box, is that?
It's huge. Yeah. And you think, wait, I'm sure I didn't order boots, but this box is square. You know, it's
as high as it is wide.
Yeah, in several dimensions. You know what I mean? So get the shoe, and it's like, right, this is a boat. So I've got to be careful. I've got to be, clever when I buy my shoes.
Oh, okay.
And I made my partner at the time very aware that I'm very picky about how I buy shoes and stuff. And,
You're laying the law down early.
So I needed some shoes because I was always wearing trainers. She was going on about you never wear shoes.
Right.
So
Okay.
she decided
She
she started to think, Dave. Think. You know what I mean?
That's where the trouble starts.
Yeah. When they start, putting those brain cells together, right, coming out with ideas. All right. So this is not how I really think about women. By the way,
Sorry, Mike. We all know
it's
that.
all in character. It's just character.
I'm
an actor.
You're an actor.
Actor.
Many levels.
Many levels. Okay. So
Sexism.
Maybe. I'm not going to deny that. But look, so Christmas sees box open up. Now, you're a similar age to me, and anyone who's a similar age to us, we're not going to disclose, but it's under 50. All right. In the 1980s, right, you would have had a teacher who would have had that big brown kicker shoe.
Yes. The sensible
kickers
shoe.
Before all the kids started realizing that this is kind of a fashionable shoe. This was like the big teacher shoe,
meant for use.
Yeah.
That's it. Not to look nice.
Yeah.
Just to stay on your foot.
Yeah. Big thick old sole. You know them big black Clark Knight things? It's just made to last. And it was tan, a nubuck tan thing. Yeah. And it was really just big and clunky. You like them?
So this is the shoe. This is the shoe that you were bought.
This is the shoe I was bought.
Well, okay.
Opened the box and I couldn't feign it, man.
So what did you do?
I looked at it and then I took one of the shoes out of the box. The thing's weighing down my wrist. My wrist is bending the wrong way and shit. And I'm like, God, this is a big old shoe. And she was like, oh, yeah, you like it? And I was like, yeah.
Yeah, despite the fact I'm holding half a cow.
And I remember trying it on. And I was like, oh, this is the ugliest thing I've seen. Right now, this is the worst sight on earth. You know where they have like the 8 wonders of the world?
Yes.
This is all 8 ugliest places in the world. Right at the bottom of my leg. Seriously, it was awful.
Oh my God.
And I remember at the time, we had straights. You know the straight jeans? They're kind of back in fashion now, I guess.
Yeah.
So I'm wearing these straight things with these big, ugly
massive boots.
They weren't boots, Steve. They weren't boots. These were apparently low cut, but yet I felt like my ankle was covered with this big. It's like, you know when a toddler puts on their dad's shoe?
Oh,
that's what I look like.
Look like a plumber's tool bag.
And the thing is, we were supposed to go out for Christmas.
What, wearing the boots?
Wearing the shoes.
I definitely hope you didn't have to run for the bus.
No, I was driving at the time. But Vex.
God, everyone looking at your foot.
Yeah. And I remember even went somewhere. Oh, what'd you get for Christmas?
Speak up. Tell the people.
This is what I got for Christmas.
This is what I was inflicted with.
Yeah, they were horrible, ugly shoes. Never
man.
fashionable at any point in history of shoemaking.
I'm so sorry that happened to you, Mike.
Yeah. It's
but
sour.
I mean, gifts can be rough, man. I mean, at the end of the day, you don't know what you're gonna get. I mean, yes, it should all be about the sentiment, but if you get something and you're disappointed in it, it's hard to hide the expression. I mean, it's because it's a surprise, isn't it? You open it, it's like, and you know it's already out there. They can already see.
Well, you know, there's times you just can't hide it.
It's infuriating. It's that bad of a present. It's like, I feel insulted that you expect me to be happy with this.
Yeah,
that's what's annoying me.
But that's the thing. I looked at the shoe and I imagined her in the shop, and I'm thinking, where did you think that this was a good idea to be placed on my foot? And people were smiling.
It's still going to work.
In your imagination.
No.
What were you thinking?
Well, it's rough, man. I think all you can do is, try your best to feign that you enjoy it. I mean, if it's one of the ones where it's really horrific, I feel you should be able to say to me, I appreciate the gesture, but it's just not for me.
Yeah.
I
just like to tell people, look, just don't surprise me. All right? Don't do that.
You want to know exactly what you're getting before you get it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I want. Okay. And then everyone's happy. You wanted to buy me something. I want that. Let's just keep it simple.
There's no confusion.
Why throw magic into it?
But they might get you something that you really like, you didn't know you liked. It's like, oh my
God. How is that
time
better?
traveling goggles.
Yeah, but how is that better than me getting something that I want?
Because you might want something that you didn't know you wanted.
That's like say, I want the next Air Jordan, blah blah blah, and then someone brings you a pack of pork scratchings or whatever, right? Anything. And then you buy it. Oh, these are quite nice.
Yeah.
I'm not chuffed.
But what if they give you something better than the thing you wanted?
Yeah, but that's unlikely, isn't it?
Oh, wow. Mike the pessimist, everyone.
Come on.
Yeah, was that ever happened though, Dave? Yeah, life's shit, innit?
But it is.
So, yeah, so keeping with the Christmas theme, Mike,
yes,
I think it's time for the Christmas question of the week.
We're gonna work on that jingle. I keep on promising.
I like it. You don't think it's
that's not a
great?
jingle. Say that again.
Question of the week. What?
Okay.
You know what?
Anyone?
If you're not going to bring any ideas to the table, you can't mock what's already on there. All right? That's all I'm saying.
It's not on there. You're making it sound like
it's the only thing on there, Mike.
It's not on
the
there.
table's completely
You keep on
full.
trying to put it on there, and it keeps on falling
it's
the hell
whole
off.
table. If anything, put 4 legs in it because it is the table.
Yeah, but it hasn't got legs.
Well, what have you got?
It's just
Well,
got a chin on the floor.
Listen,
right, where
it's
it
on
belongs.
the table. It's staying on the table until you can move it off the table.
Oh, it'll be moved.
It will be question of the week. It's the last eek that makes it stand out. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll work on that. I'm going to take a recording of that.
Okay.
And we'll make it into something.
Well, if you think you can work on perfection. Anyway, so back to the question of the week. Now, question of the week, Mike, because it's Christmas and I want to keep it Christmassy and I want to take it back, to those childhood years and nostalgia, you know what I mean? And I want to know from everybody, what was that one toy you wanted as a kid and did you get it? And if you didn't, did you get like some kind of shady knockoff version of it instead? Yeah. So I know you're all out there, you're listening, you all know that one toy that you wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where it was like a Mr. Frosty or a Play-Doh Barber's set or, you know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
You know
we
what I
want to
mean?
hear like the disappointing ones as
Yes.
well. You know, like you wanted the Hello Kitty and you didn't get it, you just got a dead cat.
Why is anybody giving that away? Why is it a present?
They're not, they found it.
Why is it appropriate? Why?
The cat, no one gave the cat away. They found
it.
I thought,
Instead,
Hello Kitty.
A cat.
That's
A
it.
cat had crawled
Just-
underneath the Christmas
just-
tree and died,
just-
and they went, "Oh, Christmas morning! Shh, shh, ah!" Is that what?
We ain't got time to stuff him, so let's just.
Oh my god! It's the most horrific. It's like a Christmas from Tales from the Unexpected. This is horrific, man.
All right, maybe not a dead cat. Maybe a picture of Tony the Tiger stuck on a bit of paper.
Okay, all right,
There you go.
that's acceptable. It's
Okay.
tragic, but all right, better than a dead cat. I'll give you that. So yeah, so I want to know. So, all you people out there listening, remember you can get in touch with us. What's our WhatsApp number, Mike? Let's get
Okay,
it
it is 07983 833 661. 07983 833 661. So get in
Right.
contact with us.
So I'm going to lead the charge and I'm going to talk about a present that I got as a child. And I don't even know if I really asked for this, but this is what I got. So let's set the mood. Let's set the scene. It's what I'm going to say 1984 maybe. And it's Christmas, and it's like, I think it's one of them ones where it was like the night before Christmas, so you get to open up one present. Mm-hmm. Anyway, I was given this gift, and then I was a little kid, I'm excited, Christmas trees up, it's the Christmas spirits in the air, get this present, I tear it open, and it's a cardboard box, Mike, and on the cardboard box, it says, Dalek, Doctor Who.
Wow.
My very own Dalek, Mike.
Your very own actual Dalek.
Who could have dreamed it? This could happen to a boy like me back then, but it did. And I was like, wow, a Dalek, oh yeah. And I was like, okay. And then my mum was like, yeah, do you want to, it lights up, It's like, does it? Yeah. Oh, let's get
Like
some
a
batteries.
real one.
Yeah, put it in and let's see what it can do. I was like, oh, brilliant. So mum got the batteries, you put it in, set it all up, put it down in front of me, and then she turned it on.
And
What happened next, Mike, I can only describe as one of the most horrific, traumatizing experiences that could ever warp my fragile little mind.
did its head fall off?
No, that would have
okay.
been that. I wished that would happen. What happened is she's turned it on, and at first nothing happened. You could hear like the motors whizzing inside, and then all of a sudden, the little red lights on the top of the head, they lit up, and then this blinding light came out in the front of it, and it turned to me, and it went, exterminate, and then it started rolling towards me, and because we had carpet back then, it couldn't roll properly, so it was kind of staggering, and then I was like,
but you have seen a Dalek before, right?
on TV,
Yeah.
not close up in front of you, that shit is terrifying.
Yeah, but
and I couldn't stop it because I couldn't turn it off. I couldn't get close
What
to it.
did you think he was going to say?
I don't
Hello,
know.
David.
I was like,
How we
hey,
do?
I'm a Dalek. Yeah, do you like Doctor Who? So do I.
Let's have a little jam together.
exactly.
Doctor Who.
Yeah.
No, see,
No, this thing was relentless and
and it was following you.
Yes, exterminate, and it kept getting higher. So exterminate, like it needed to exterminate, or it was going to
stuck
die.
in that box that whole
I
time.
mean, and I was terrified. I screamed, I ran. My mum had to turn it off and put it back in the box.
Wow.
And that was it. I never played with it again to that day.
I don't think you weren't playing with it then.
No,
to be honest, that wasn't playing.
It was
with
the other way around. If anything, that thing toyed with me.
So
It was horrific.
That was a disappointment.
It was not what I wanted, or not what I expected, at the very least. So yeah, that was
That's
that's
a sad
traumatizing
story.
for me.
We
So-
did get some feedback from Ross.
Oh, yeah.
He said he wanted a Commodore 64.
Ooh,
All right, definitely
chest is a
showing
bit
your
high,
age.
mate.
Yeah, showing your
Commodore
age.
64. What do you think this
Right,
is?
yeah, and he got a VIC 20.
A VIC 20. So
Yeah, so
okay.
not going to do anything that the Commodore 64 could do. Those of you under a certain age, just forget about this stuff.
Yeah, these are just random words
Yeah.
that don't make any sense in any order. Commodore what?
Commodore
Vic
what?
who?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate. But I'm sure you still got a screen with it or something like that, didn't you, with a VIC 20?
I think the VIC 20 came with a screen. Yeah, the Commodore
Yeah.
64 didn't. You had to plug it into a TV or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
yeah.
yeah, but ooh, that's rough. Especially if you wanted a Commodore 64, because I mean that was like top end shit, man. Commodore 64. Whew. I mean, I remember I had the Spectrum,
Oh yeah.
but ZX Spectrum 48K, Mike.
48K.
48K. Can you imagine that much
bet.
memory?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, can you imagine if it was like more than that?
Oh, don't. Oh, yeah. I think it was 7 colors, Mike.
Yeah,
Yeah, you could type on it. Oh, it's,
Remember, you used to get magazines about computers.
yeah, computer
Now that
game
doesn't
magazine.
even make any sense.
No, why?
Why
Do
would
people
I
even
need-
buy magazines
It's like,
anymore?
why would I need? When I just look it up on a computer.
Yeah, on the computer that I want to look about.
Yeah.
You have no place here, magazine. Irrelevant.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I think I had one. What was it? In fact, I think I told you the story. Airwolf. We all remember
Airwolf.
Airwolf. For all of you people who don't know Airwolf, look it up. It was an 80s TV show. Dave's gonna sing again.
Airwolf.
It didn't do that.
I'm pretty sure that's how the
No, but remember,
Very
it
stark.
did that. It did the music,
Yeah.
and then it had the sound of the helicopter, and it went.
See, it
remember
was
that?
a roaring helicopter,
It did.
yeah, just to strike fear into his enemies'
Exactly, it
hearts.
was a roaring helicopter.
Yeah,
Um,
Airwolf.
somehow this helicopter managed to cut that noise through the sound barrier. Don't know how that happens. But anyway, Airwolf was this show that I used to watch as a kid, and it starred Jan Michael Vincent
Jan Michael
as the
Vincent.
lead character. I've forgotten his name now. But it was something ridiculous.
80s man.
Yeah. Anyway, he had this top secret helicopter, and he would fly around and solve crime. So
Was that with Ernest Borgnine as well?
yeah, Ernest Borgnine was in it.
All of these references, these people will not
Again,
know, you know.
again, seriously. What are you, like
Ernest who?
75 years old? Well, I don't know what's the matter with you
I'm
today.
sorry, I'm stuck in an age, Mike. What can I say? That was Ernest Borgnine was big business back then, man. Come on,
Really?
where else are you gonna find a 60-year-old barrel-chested, balding white man? Yeah,
Probably plenty. I could just go down the road and find one of them, man. All right.
but no one did it better than Ernest.
That's true. But yeah, so anyway, this is a show that I watched, and I really wanted this helicopter. And it was, typical 80s, blacked out helicopter. So I saw this, and thinking back, I should have really thought that this particular shop isn't going to have an actual Airwolf helicopter.
Fully
In fact,
working.
you all know where this shop is, but it was, I'll just screw it, I'll say it. Nunhead.
None of it.
Top of Ivydale Road, and if you're going to drive towards Peckham, my park, there used to be a shop on the corner there. This is like in the early 80s, yeah.
Okay, so it's
All right.
not there now. Then
No, it was, but it was a corner shop, D. Not known for selling top-end
not a
toys.
toy shop then.
Yeah, but I told my
Just
mum,
a
and I
shop
was
of
like,
all
oh,
trades."
that's the Airwolf helicopter. I didn't know if it was Airwolf or not. All I saw is it had something probably had Fox on it. Like Air Fox copter.
Close enough.
You know.
Sold in your local spa.
Yeah. Blatantly. Wasn't even a spa. This is the corner shop. In this area, there is no other shop like it.
It's, for all you know, it's called Rothman's.
Yeah.
Because that's what you can see outside.
Yeah. And them old sweet machines, you know, the red ones where you had the bubble gum that lasts for years. All right. But yeah, anyway, they bought me this helicopter. And I opened the box and I was really impressed with it. And there was like a remote in it. And this is the thing.
Did it
the
look
box,
like Airwolf, man?
It looked like a black helicopter.
Okay.
All right. And it kind of looked sleek and all that. But the box was huge. I'm telling you. Seriously. It was like suitcase size. Almost. All right.
How big was this
all right.
toy?
No, let's say half a suitcase. If you cut it long ways.
You're talking about the big suitcases.
Yeah.
So it was half. So it's like. That's
this thing was not
about a good 3 foot.
Yeah, this
box.
Opened the box, dragged it out, put in the several batteries, like 8 batteries needed, and then
D
big
batteries.
You know, them big.
Yeah,
because they had to go into the
How much
copter
power
itself.
did this thing need?
Well, this is the thing, because it had several batteries
Right.
that went into the helicopter, and then it had this remote control, which they advertised on the side of the box like it's separate, but it's connected by this big
You
wire.
thought you were going to get some infrared shit.
Yeah, I was
Like a proper TV remote control.
yeah. All right. I mean,
man.
all for £9.
There you go. It's the deal of a century, Mike.
All right. So anyway, we opened it up, and this monstrosity, right, that pretty much was a danger, a health and safety risk to anyone within 3 feet of this thing, because it had these big blades on the top.
Right. But see, this thing, so it was a massive black helicopter, right?
Yeah.
So were you expecting it to like fly like in a TV show?
I'm a child. Of course I was expecting it to fly.
You thought that the propellers on this toy were going to move at a sufficient speed to propel it up into the air.
Right? Look, obviously, you're mocking my childlike mind.
I'm just saying you didn't think that would be a little different.
Expectations of what my local corner shop could provide for a young child. The point is, right, opened it, all this thing did, right, the helicopter raised itself onto the ground slightly because it had this sort of tube function that would kind of push it up and down. Yeah, some sort of function, because it had
like
a stand.
A platform.
Yeah, a platform that would go up and down, and the blades would spin, and sometimes you could press the remote control so that the helicopter would spin the other way. So it was just very confusing to see what was going on. But then when the things were spinning around, it would chop anyone up. It was ridiculous. Just a toy that I couldn't play with. It was just like, okay.
Is this a safety hazard? This is
like,
the sort of thing that they...
It's like, you know, it's your birthday, you open the birthday present and there's a rabid dog in there. You know what I mean? That's the end of the party. You can't play anymore.
That's it.
Yeah, it wasn't a good gift.
This is like opening a box and here are some fireworks doused in petrol. You know what I mean? It's not for children. But you see, back then, there wasn't all of that safety regulations. It was like, it looks like a child's toy, so it's a child's toy. You know what I mean? Yeah. And especially with the propellers and that, I mean, that kind of thing.
Yeah,
I can see why it was being sold in local. Corner shop.
I mean, if I could remember, if I can go back, I'm pretty sure none of the writing was in English on that box.
Well, that's what I'm going to say. That probably wasn't in this country legally.
No, I'm pretty sure it was.
Someone brought that in the suitcase, ironically.
Yeah.
An even larger suitcase.
Yeah. This thing was hideous. Wow. But yeah, what on the back of what you were asking, I'm wondering if you or anyone else out there in the last 10 minutes or so of the show, or 15 minutes, have bought a gift for someone and known it was a crap gift.
Oh, so you like you're it's about the gesture. You don't really want to buy them a present, but you don't want to get them a present.
It could be any situation. It could be like, I've left it too late. It's like, I was going to buy them this nice necklace, but
here's a jar of coffee.
Bag of onions. You know what I mean? Whatever it is.
Big issue? It's for you.
Yeah. You like to read, don't you? Yesterday's newspaper?
3 copies of the Metro.
I didn't buy them.
What would you say?
Because they're free. Everyone knows that. I don't know why I'm telling you.
Keep digging your own grave. I gave this no thought. Yeah, that's unfortunate. But yeah, so I mean, yeah, I'm just interested to know about those gifts. I mean, what was the best gift you ever got for Christmas, Mike?
Oh man, now you're asking me to think.
Well, you must have something in your brain like toys. That one toy. You know what I mean?
All right, okay, all right. Telescope.
You got a telescope?
Yeah. Oh. When I was about 12 or 13.
And it was the best present you got?
Not saying one I can think of right now. I'm sorry. There have been others.
No, I'm not saying it. You know what I mean?
No, I
didn't realise you were so, studious, Mike.
I am a man of many paths and
many tales.
Many lies. Tales from the pits of my imagination.
Definitely from a pit. Yeah. No, I mean, but that's cool. A telescope. So you was into all of that?
Yeah, I was into all the astronomy and stuff, and obviously, it was a well-utilized present. I used that.
How old were you?
I was about 12, 13.
Wow, you're good, man.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I got when I was 12. I think the best gift I got, and I'm not showing off here, but I did have the Millennium Falcon. So,
okay, that's not much of a.
I'm not
brag,
just saying,
is it?
I'm just saying,
I did get the Millennium Falcon.
I'm sure a lot of people got the Millennium Falcon. Like, it was a pretty common toy. They sold loads of them. Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah.
Did they?
I'm pretty sure. I remember seeing it in Hamleys, Mike.
I see. Hamleys, where everyone went.
I wasn't privileged at all, Mike. I was just very, very lucky. I was a lucky boy.
Very lucky to be in Hamleys and have a Millennium Falcon.
Well, you've been to Hamleys, right, Mike?
Did you get your own luck dragon as well? Did you get one of those?
Okay, so yeah, I feel like you're getting a little animosity between you and me over this. I don't see. Look, children get gifts. I happen to get maybe one of the top end gifts of the year, that particular year. But it was Christmas, and I was, as I said, a very lucky boy.
Very lucky.
I think in a way, I think I deserved it because I was actually quite a good kid as well. So
Oh, actually, there's
what's
a
this?
story. The best's yours. This is from Asha. She said the best Christmas gift I got as a kid was actually bought by Mike.
Oh, here we go. Well, look how this turned out.
I didn't expect this.
Are you sure she's talking about you? It's not another Mike.
Yeah, she's talking about me, man. Of course, who else you going to be talking about? All right, look. She said they were rollerblades, Aladdin rollerblades with a genie on it. I actually remember that.
Oh, look at you.
Yeah.
Being all caring at Christmas.
Okay. We actually have a contribution from Leon. It says, okay. One year I had little to no money and just moved in with an ex-partner. I ran around Lucian Christmas Eve looking for everything we need. I mean, tree and all, haha. I'm so creative, my head came on and ended up getting my girlfriend of the time a random assortment of discount DVDs and Halloween suite from the Matalan that was shutting down. That is actually quite creative, man.
That is ingenious, isn't it? That's like some MacGyver shit, Okay, what do you got in there? Discount DVDs, that'll work. What got?
From what I recall, I bought her some Halloween sweets, like straight to DVD documentaries about serial killers. Worst gift ever.
I thought he was going to say like a copy of like Demolition Man or some shit.
No,
serial killers.
I don't know. I think I would have preferred the serial killers.
But the thing about it is, it's like, where is the Christmas spirit in there? Merry Christmas, here's Jeffrey Dahmer.
Yeah.
Wow.
Dahmer, followed by Fred West.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
and Jack the Ripper. Merry Christmas.
So many people murdered unnecessarily. Merry Christmas. Yeah. No, well, you got to work with what you got, man.
Yeah, that was quite good. That was good, because I don't know. I would have reached the screw it stage at some point and started creating some new lies about I got robbed on the way home. Honey, I'm sorry.
I had all these bags and all just come out and this man just rushed me and I fought them off, but they got all the prisons.
Sorry, there was no cameras. You can't call police anymore. It's too late. They don't work anymore.
It's got shop closed down and all.
It's too late. It's not Christmas anymore.
It's not Christmas anymore. No. But yeah, you do what you got to do, man, at Christmas, man.
There is always a pandemonium. You know what annoyed me? I'm going to take my little Christmas Grinch moment, if you like, right? I went into this shop and bought some Christmas presents and stuff. And, it's busy. I've been, you know, I don't like shopping, D. I
know.
don't,
You're
I just want to just get on
practice.
with it. All right. And admittedly, I got to the till, and you know, I could see the guy was busy, and he's just trying to just churn them all out. You know, he's like next. No, I didn't know if he was saying hi to people and stuff. So he must have said hi, and I passed him the items. I said, "Yeah, just those, please," and a bag. And I scanned my card, did the thing, and he said something, but I didn't hear it.
Okay. You just weren't paying attention.
I wasn't
to listen to you.
No, I was putting the stuff in the bag because he put it in the bag in a certain way, and I just kind of looked at him like, really? Okay, let me put it in the bag properly.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because how it should be done. All right, and then
so you looked at him scornfully and then just banished him from your.
Not even that. I just kind of put the stuff in the bag, and then I was waiting for the receipt, and he gave me the receipt, and I went, "Oh, thanks." Yeah. And then he said something, and I didn't hear it, and I said sorry, and he goes, "Oh, Merry Christmas."
Is that how he said it?
Yeah, he goes,
like
no, how did he do it? He goes, yeah, Merry Christmas.
Oh, pissed.
And I was like,
you're welcome, yeah?
Yeah. Because it's like he said it before and I didn't hear it. So he's like, yeah, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, like, say it back, yeah?
Yeah.
You
see, there it is. He goes, yeah, say it back like a good little boy. Go on.
Is that how he meant it?
Say Merry Christmas. Yeah. I had an accent and everything.
What accent was that again?
Don't worry about it. Right? Southern areas of the Africana region. All right, he just turned into that character in my head. Yeah.
Hey, you.
Talking to you,
eh? Merry Christmas. What? Yeah. You can't say Merry Christmas? What's wrong with you people, eh? You don't know it's merry? You got to get fucking merry, mate. Don't look at me coming here. Yeah. I say Merry Christmas and you don't say it back.
This is the thing. It was Shelter Cotley telling me that I have got to say Merry Christmas to him, and I was like, I'm not having this shit.
Nothing is merry about this anymore.
No, but he goes, yeah, Merry Christmas. And I just looked at him, and he just stood there as if he wanted to. I almost flopped. I must admit. I mean, I looked at him, and he had this little look in his face, like, yeah, go on, say it. And I just looked at him. I was like, nah.
Is that what you said?
Well, I just thought, nah. I'm not even sure if I voiced nah. I just took my receipt and just left.
Did you just go like?
I was like, nah.
Turn your head like.
I'm not even giving him the kiss teeth. I just like, nah. And I just left.
I'm not playing your game.
I'm leaving this situation.
That's it. Don't try your mind games on me, clerk.
Yeah, but I was like, you see, this is why I don't get down with this Merry Christmas stuff, you know, because you don't know if they mean it.
Well,
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, but I guess you know what it is. Chances are they don't mean it, but it's the tone. I think that's the thing.
That was the thing. It was the wrong tone.
Yeah, it's the wrong tone.
Yeah, he said it.
Guy all wrong. Yeah, but I think that was done cool. You know what it is? It's like getting a bit too uppity for your station, didn't you, mate? Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
you're serving me. Yeah. Don't try that.
Yeah. Right? Like, Merry Christmas. You can't say Merry Christmas, mate.
No, I say when it's merry.
Yeah.
I say, not you. I didn't come here for Christmas advice.
This is the thing. I was like, I know what I wanted to say. I wasn't gonna it was just the F-bomb. I was just like,
fuck you, man.
You. F. You.
You should have done. You should have gone on like with your Walter White impression. I'm the one who says it's merry. I'm the one.
I could have done that, but I don't think it would have worked.
Probably would have gone
well.
down. They would have been calling security. Probably.
Yeah. You know what I mean? See, Walter White is going to get a lot further than I am in that situation.
Well, he had a lot more to offer. I mean, you know. From
Thank
his
you
point
for
of view.
that.
Sorry, I mean, you're not cooking up crystal meth, so
no, there's that. That is true.
That swings a lot of weight.
Yeah, yeah. That will get you places. Like prison. We're not condoning.
Not advocating
cooking of any
meth. No, any that's
meth.
Like they need to be told. Oh, you're not.
Oh,
shit. Okay.
We
pack this all up, guys. That's not what they're saying. No, I'm sure we'll be fine.
Yes. Yeah. But we are coming close to that time. So, I guess it's going to be one more show before the end of the new year.
Yeah.
So, we want to hear about some resolutions, but proper stuff. I don't want to hear that, I'm going to go gym 3 times. I don't care. No one cares about your gym and how you're not going to follow up on what you said. All right? We all know that's true, innit? You ain't going to follow up.
Yes, I mean, everyone's got their New Year's resolutions, you know what I mean?
All right.
And it sounds good at the time, you know, but then when it actually comes to following through, it could be Flopsville, Mike.
Yeah.
You know
So what I want to hear is predictions for 2022, because let's face it, the last couple of years have been kind of messed up.
Anything could happen.
Yeah. So zombie
travel,
apocalypse, aliens would be good. Well, it wouldn't be good. Depends what kind of aliens. If they're like some weird pervert aliens, decide they're gonna.
Why is it always perverts with you? You have some weird fears, man. You have some irrational.
I think we should all fear the perverts.
I think yes, all right, that's rational, but pervert aliens, like, I mean, the regular perverts is enough. I mean, now you're adding aliens and ghosts into the mix. I don't know where to turn. It's a free-for-all, Mike. Just loads of people grabbing their crotches and looking at me suggestively.
Aliens may not even have crotches.
Well, then that's even scary. I don't know what they're going to be grabbing.
That's why I'm scared of them. All right. But Pavlov says, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. I actually believe him when he said he's kind of guy. Yeah, because he says it with conviction.
Yeah, and I believe him.
Merry Christmas.
I like to. Yeah, well, if you put if you're making it sound like that, Merry Christmas. Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
Yeah,
go back to Africa. That's what he said to me. Right?
Is that
I'm
what
not being
said,
sensitive.
Mike?
I'm not being sensitive.
You read between the lines.
I read between yeah. That's what.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Chuck a spear, mate. Yeah. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I think you may have a slight chip on one of your shoulders.
Wow,
Mike.
chip.
Just a small slither of a chip.
What he said it. All right, it wasn't racist, but it was like, Merry Christmas. Now say it.
Jump for me. Do a little dance. That's it.
That's the kind of thing that will get hot tea thrown in your face. You know? Seriously, you don't do stuff like that.
That escalated fast. I'd love to hear that police report. I'd love to hear that in court. Yes, so, Your Honour, my client said Merry Christmas to this man.
No, it's the way he said it, officer. It's the
then,
way he said it.
Order in the court.
It's the way he said it.
If you're not silent, I will have you removed and placed in irons, sir.
It's the way he said it.
Continue. Yeah, so he said Merry Christmas.
He's lying.
And in return, had hot
He
tea
didn't say it like that.
thrown into his eyeballs, blinding him and causing immense pain.
I spilt the tea. All right. After he said Merry Christmas.
Bailiffs, remove this man from the course. That's what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Oh, get your hands off me. Listen, he's lying. He's a wanker anyway. And then that's
We know how that story ends.
That's how it ends. Yeah, not good.
Not good. Yeah. No, but thank you all for getting involved in the show, for all you people who participated.
Thank you.
It's always a better show when people actually, join in,
get involved. Yeah,
and it's not just two guys talking to each other in a darkened room.
I mean, does it have to be that? No, help us out here. You know what I mean? We want a group of people in a dark room.
Yeah, but.
And that's when the perverts
we're hoping the group will be growing over the next year. So next year we will be pushing the channel a bit more. And there'll be a website coming soon where you can kind of put forward ideas and whatever comes to mind. Yeah. This is kind of an interactive format, so we hope to encourage that and see where we can take it. Yeah, and we want people to join in. And like we always say, we do the show once a week. But if you come up with any topics or ideas that you think would make a good topic for us, you're free to email us. You can WhatsApp us as well, but you're free to email us if that's your jam. Okay, and the email is? Yes, Mike. The email is? Oh, you want me to do it? Okay, m.a.d.talks21@gmail.com. Yeah, see, I could have said that myself, but I gave you the privilege of doing it because it's so easily memorable. It. That's right. Yeah. Okay. m.a.d.talks21. Well, you've got to just remember it at gmail.com. I'm doing it with you, so I remember it. Really? Yeah. Okay. Very convincing. All right. We are pretty much out of time. So until next time, next week, 8 o'clock UK time. So Merry Christmas. Yeah. See, I actually said it with conviction. You've had practice. Merry Christmas. Just have a
too
good
much.
Christmas.
Just have it-
all right,
You felt
I can't
like you
do
gave
it.
too much away. It didn't sound
Yeah,
believable.
Merry. I don't believe.
You don't believe
look,
the merriness.
if someone says Merry Christmas, mate, you're just saying stuff. You don't care about
Yeah,
what
it's
you
like
just
going,
said.
what, mate? Yeah, I mean,
If someone says, yeah, have a good Christmas, yeah, I believe that. Like, Merry Christmas. Oh, shut up.
you're saying the greeting infuriates you. Is that what it is?
Yeah. You could be
Is that-
reading it. I could be picking up. I'm going to pick up a card and say, Merry Christmas. I'm just reading shit.
Yeah, I mean, and I think what it is as well is the ambiguity of is Merry Christmas. So, are you saying you want me to have a Merry Christmas, or are you saying that Christmas is merry already?
You're saying, you're just stating the obvious.
That's what I'm saying. Merry Christmas. Okay, it's not like saying good luck. I wish you good luck. Merry Christmas. Is it merry? I don't know. Or you want me to have a? You got to be a bit more specific. I think that's the lack of information is what makes it seem insincere.
I just thought about something.
What's that?
Happy Easter. Is it really?
Well, again,
Is it? I mean,
have an happy Easter. That would make more sense. But I think it's just a throwaway comment. I think
depends
that's
which
what it
part
is.
they're celebrating, I guess. But anyway, we digress. We'll just leave you with that thought. I'm just saying it. I'm just thought about
It
it.
leaves it open. I guess.
Because they call Good Friday the day when
Yeah,
things didn't
it's-
go so well.
They're trying to. I mean, look.
But Happy Easter. Which part? Which one part do you mean?
Easter's got a bad rap. I mean, they're
when he
trying to
came
make
back?
it seem. Yeah, I mean, it's happier, right? No.
Glad he isn't actually.
Yes. Sorry because of, but glad that
He
now
came back.
This.
Yeah.
And hopefully not too angry.
Yeah. Do you think he would be vexed? I think so.
I feel-
pulled himself out of that. But you
Yeah.
buried me alive. I was still alive. I was still alive.
What the fuck is that shit? I never
I mean,
said nothing about a
I
massive
had to
rock.
move this rock myself.
Truly is the son of God.
I see.
You know what I mean? But I feel like it's a sort of situation that even if he wasn't vexed, there's definitely going to be a high amount of passive aggressiveness happening.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So no, it's fine. Guess I'll just sit here alone again. So I mean, I've got quite used to being abandoned. So
Yep.
won't be anything
Die.
new, will it? Eh?
Died for you, but you know,
It's fine. I'm sure you appreciated it.
yeah.
You've shown you have.
3 days.
So, yeah.
3 days. up
Good.
there.
Good.
3 days.
We're all happy with what's happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, Jesus, take it easy, mate.
Yeah.
Bringing the party
Rubbing it
down.
in.
You know what I mean? We get it. Oh, it's not all about you. Well, it is, but
It is. It is about you, but you know.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, cheer up.
Yeah. Anyway, I think we've probably secured our place somewhere now. So until next time, guys, thank you, and we'll be back next week.
All right, take it easy.